over 50 million views. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show. The Joe Cronin Show.
The Joe Cronin Show.
I hope you hang your mother. This country sucks! This place sucks! CNN masturbated all fucking day. Dude, I will eat your fucking asshole out and then spit it into your mouth, baby bird style. Who wants to go? Call the show. I'll fuck your ass! I want to kill myself! If I think it sucks, I tell you!
The Joe Cronin Show.
What's up? Welcome to Out of Nowhere, episode 157. We're close to Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Friday, it's Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Getting really close to that time. This is Out of Nowhere episode 157. For all the Out of Nowhere episodes we have been doing, we were building and rolling and growing and climbing to the point where, I can't believe this, but we had 1,000 people every Wednesday. At some point, we were hitting 1,000 viewers an episode. at that point. And unfortunately, because people want to be cocksuckers out there, we had to come over here to stream the shows. And, of course, there's a lot of people over on Joe Cronin Show that don't know what's going on because I still can't make a video until next week. So I am still unable to even make a video until next week to tell the people who are subbed to the channel over there that we have to be live over here on Corrupted. Now, there is 400 people in here already, which is pretty goddamn impressive that you guys found us over here. A lot of you guys were subbed over here. You're subbed over here because this has happened before. This is not the first time. That's why I have multiple channels, and that's why I have Patreon and everything else like that. If there was ever a time to sign up on Patreon, now is the time. $2 a month? What the fuck? $2 a month, man. $5 a month. And some of you beasts are even in the $10 to $25 to $50 categories. And there's even a couple mega powers in the 100 area on Patreon. So without you guys, the shows would be over. So thank you for that. It's getting, we're on the, who knows when the whole fucking thing will come down and end. You never know. When I started this shit, I was working 2 different jobs, including YouTube. And look at where it's grown to. There's so much funny stuff going on right now that I can't even tell you guys. Before we get into Out of Nowhere 100%, let me just mention real quick. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. But let me mention real quick, up on Patreon is me and Dave Rose in episode 1, or the pilot episode. It's really not episode 1. It's kind of like a pilot of Raging at Radio. I'm bringing it back on Patreon. It will be full episodes of me and whoever my guests are on those particular days. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. So look for that. The whole episode is up there right now. There's people that are just psychos all over this YouTube place, Twitter, all kinds of shit. Rose Montana, I saw you just became a patron. Thank you. I really don't care that much about everything else. I really just want to get into the wrestling talk tonight. I know that a lot of people wanted to mention a bunch of other things. It is depressing. It is because I'm a numbers guy. I enjoy seeing the numbers climb. Like, 500 people a week watch us, or 500 people watch Out of Nowhere. Oh, 800 people. Holy shit, 800 people are live watching us on Out of Nowhere. And then, we must be doing better and better and better because, at some point, like, oh, cool, we're hitting 1,000 people every Wednesday. And now, tonight, I don't think we'll get past 600, to be honest. And it's depressing to see 400 people are missing and plus thousands are missing when they can't come in. So it's a pain in the ass. This weekend, we're going to respond to some of the videos on Patreon that we've been seeing from some people. Some people who are upset about nothing, really, to be honest. I heard, just so he knows, I heard your little rant, Coop, you psycho. I have never said anything bad about you, for the most part, that I know of. You've been a supporter and a patron and, like, a guy that I always thought was cool. I have no clue whatsoever where this tirade from you came from about how we're all racist and homophobic and how free speech is hate speech. I don't ever remember having a problem with him other than thinking, the only thing I ever brought up recently was I didn't understand why he blocked us. I said, I don't know why he blocked us. And now, because I was supporting him on Patreon, and then he goes off on a rant about me not supporting him when literally you blocked me from sending you money. So I don't understand what that's about, but man, I'll tell you what, there is a amazing tirade from him that I have audio of that on at some point this week, me and JB and Ken, or maybe a few other people, we're all going to listen to it and respond and just laugh at it. Just play it and laugh at it because it's really funny. Never had an issue with this guy. I thought he was a friend of ours. I have no idea what in the world he's talking about. But that is wild. It is wild it's really weird. I don't know what prompted that, but it is. I got clips sent to me that were just hilariously insane from him, and I'm telling you, man, it's going to be funny as fuck. Jake, are you here?
Si, senor.
God damn it, your mic was so quiet. I thought there was something wrong. I've been babbling this whole time, just trying to kill time.
I got the fan on in the background because it's hot.
Oh.
So I'm trying to keep it, on the DL. But
okay,
honestly, I got to hear these audio cues.
Oh my god, dude,
the snippets. I can't wait,
dude. This guy, I didn't think he was talking about me. That's why when I heard it, I was like, is he really? What? Wait, he's not talking about me, is he? And apparently he's talking about all of us, but mostly me, I guess. And oh god, it's like what? It's like it's like
got to be magical.
Here we go again.
I told you, just a few bro jobs goes a long way, but you don't want to put out. And now the whole community's backfiring.
My god, like I've never heard anything like this. I wish you could hear this. Can you hear sounds? By the way, can you hear this? Hold on.
Not yet. It took us a little bit for us to hear you.
What about this?
Because you had music playing.
Go sit on a dildo.
Nothing yet.
All right, you should talk to Connor for a second, and I'm gonna mute you guys because that will trigger the shit. That's what we got to do before shows start. Is always get everybody on there. A lot of wrestling talk. We had the Super Juniors. God, I can't even keep up with New Japan anymore. I barely care about it because I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't care anymore. For 3 years, I kind of cared and talked a little bit about New Japan on here, and it just never gets any views really from other than a couple of people. I just don't care. I'm way more interested in other things now. So I was interested that Dean Ambrose was there. I'm sure it was great. I just don't care anymore. That much.
You piece of shit.
Bam, baby.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
All right. So here, so this week, this week on Patreon, I believe we're gonna I don't know. We're gonna listen to this tirade from fucking Coop that is one of the funniest fucking things that I've ever heard in my life. But listen to this ending part because this is really. I mean, I don't really have clips queued up because I don't have it all yet. But this is hilarious.
I'm dying to know why, though.
I have no idea. I never say anything about him. I have no issue with him. I never say anything about him. You should. It's unbelievable.
It's such a non-factor. I barely,
I'm still not saying anything about him. I'm just literally saying this. I heard this. Like, what the fuck is? What is happening? Listen to this ending part. This is.
On social media, you are given the privilege. On social media.
Now he's talking about me getting in trouble on social media and all these different things.
Selves. Because down the road, you're going to understand.
Oh, the cops are also about to drop in and arrest him here, if you can tell.
With strikes and everything like that on social media, that your view on life is wrong. All this freedom of speech shit on social media, that doesn't fucking exist. On social media, you are given the privilege of having what you want to say. And for people that want to take advantage of freedom of speech with hate crimes, everything like that, fuck you.
Hate crimes? What the fuck?
That's when I know that all you're doing is clickbaiting for views. Fuck you. All right, I'm having trouble with
clickbaiting for views. Like, I'm telling you, does
he think you're Sean's view?
I think he thinks I'm Sean's view. Yeah, he thinks I'm Sean's view. I think he's confusing me with Sean's view and the who's the right wing guy, the crazy one though, like the real, like the basically Nazi guy,
not the one Vox Media's going
Not
after?
that one, like the real one.
Crowder?
No, the real one, the one that. Oh God, what's his name? He's actually
can't keep track.
He actually is from Boston, not really, but he moved to like Boston, and he like says he's from Boston. What's his name? I can't remember. He is like really like alt-right, like way on the other side. Anyway, I think he's confusing me with that guy and Sean's view. Like clickbait.
Yeah, it must be.
What clickbait? I just had my fucking channel taken down. What clickbait? I mean,
he lost to Twitter too. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and then multiple times he references how he's got a bigger Twitter than mine. But then at times he goes, you think like you're great because you have 65,000 subs, you piece of shit, and all these things. And I'm like, what is he talking about? And then he goes on to say, like, I've got a bigger Twitter than you, idiot. And it's like, what? Like, I've never done anything to this guy.
But I mean, technically speaking, me and Jake probably have more than you, but the only reason is because you had that massive one that was taken down.
Yeah, you've had to start over umpteen times.
Right. Well, that people do that with JD too, and I'm like, yeah, it's because I'm always having to find another place to go and all these other things. And I don't know, but anyway, so we're going to talk about that. Make sure you're a patron because that's going to be fun on Patreon. He goes on about clickbaiting and all these different crazy things, but I'm telling you, man, JB and Ken and myself are. I only heard clips, but apparently it's 2 hours long. We're gonna listen to the whole thing, and it is
2 hours.
Well, okay, maybe it's like an hour. We'll listen to an hour.
Even still, that's a lot.
It is hilarious. Like it is.
I've been with you going on for 5 years, and I've only got half a page of jokes written for my roast. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it is. It is very weird.
I do have a file on my phone. Every time I think of a good one, I just write it down. I'm like, oh, that's a good way to make fun of Joe. I'm slowly compiling a list that I could put on a show.
Sounds like a manifesto more than anything else.
Yeah, it's getting there. I'm not kidding. There's literally a text file. See right there. Just all jokes that I write. It's like, how else can I make fun of Joe? Oh, that's a really good one.
I just like coming out of nowhere and with that guy. Like, I mean, it's very strange.
That's random. Dave Rose wanted to have a roast against you. I thought that'd be hilarious. He said that a while ago.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, that'd be a great thing to do for charity. With the whole dais and everything.
Yeah. Well,
but that's so random for him to like legit attack you out of nowhere.
So weird. It was very weird.
Snakes, man. I don't understand the motivations of these people. I know you've got some people very worried though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably so. You have some people very, very frightened.
Well, that's a guy saying I hate, and no one's ever come at him or blamed him for any of this stuff that's going on with me. So I don't really quite get what that's about. Like he's all like, "You're not going to take me down for this or whatever." What? Like, no, who the hell? What are you talking about? And he's supposedly a comedian, but he's talking about like hate speech and like all your. You're racist and homophobia. Hey, 40.
We just had this discussion earlier. I was talking with Hunter about it, about people that you see like Sarah Silverman and Amy Schumer, and I don't want to just name female comics, but there are two that easily come to mind where they came in, making Holocaust jokes and slut and whore jokes and things like that, and then they close that door quickly. They hide behind everybody else, and it's just that they protest everything incessantly, and that's kind of all you hear. Same idea here. People say all these outlandish, awful things, but then as soon as the heat comes on them, they immediately have to deflect, and everybody else is the enemy. It's been nauseating lately.
Right, Max. Like my podcast is better than Jake's and Connor's in the chat. No, I don't think he understands. Like I'm pretty sure 40% of the audience is a minority, or maybe even more, maybe 50%. Like I don't know if he knows that. Like half the audience is. Like black, Hispanic, like this, like this people from Arab countries. Like we are not. Nobody here is, racist, like or whatever.
Yeah.
And we use racial humor for sure, but it's like to say that is really weird. Like that he goes into all that, very bizarre, and it's gonna be fun on the weekend to hear it all because it's really hilarious. Very funny, nice virtue signaling and everything. It's really cool, but I don't know, man. I got the people on the channel enjoy what we do and what people do here, and everybody can talk about each other openly and have fun and stuff like that, make fun of each other's whatever we are. If you're gay, if you're straight, if you're weirder, if you're black, if you're white, if you're Asian, if you're Hispanic, we all make jokes about each other here because we're all not afraid to do that because we're all different, but we're all the same. It's a lot of fun. It doesn't matter if you're transvestite, if you're whatever you are. There might even be some people here. There's actually a lot of people here too that sometimes people are phobic of shit, but like this has eased them into like, oh, maybe I was being a dick. These people are actually funny. Like so it works the other way. So like, anyway, whatever. I'm done with this bullshit. Whatever I'm doing.
It's just that words do not hurt you, and it seems to be the people that say that they have the thickest skin or the are tough as nails seem to be the ones that are the easiest to offend. So.
Right. I will. Anyway, I'll blow everybody out there. Let me play a donation because I know I don't want to get behind here.
Shit bum. Well, it's time for Out of Nowhere. We're gonna take some calls and talk some news. We're also gonna talk about Roman Reigns and how he's never gonna fucking lose. Jamie from CT and Joe Cronin are gonna blow your fucking minds. right here on Outta Nowhere.
I love it. Blinded Fate going
Old
back
school.
to the old song. I like it. Well, it's time for Outta Nowhere. We're going to take some calls. Justin Bailey made a great opening theme for us. Thank you, Blinded Fate. I appreciate that. Now that's going to be in my head all night. So you're kind of an asshole for doing that. Buenos noches.
My name is Kane and I'm donating
MN Vikings cunt, you better pray that the Ministry of Evil finds you before I do. You don't fuck with a man providing for his family. Welcome to the 10th dimension of hell, you pussy bitch.
Wow.
When you get here, sorry to say but it's your funeral.
Well, you know, this is supposed to, you know, unfortunately it's supposed to be a wrestling show tonight, but like people are just
This
so
is going to bleed into it.
Yeah, this
fuck
is
it.
people are pissed like so
Rightfully so.
Listen, Minnesota reached out to me and said, "I didn't do this, Joe. I didn't do this to you, all these other things." And I'm like, "Cool, all right.
But I'm
Whatever."
going to title it as Bye Bye Joe on my podcast. And
Yes.
just lament in the fact that throw a celebration that you've been struck.
Yeah, but then he's going to throw a video celebration by writing "Bye Bye Joe" on his fucking video that's out there that's going to stream tomorrow. I'm going to bet that Minnesota Vikings fan won't have a stream for long. That's not. I'm not threatening you myself. I'm just saying, based on the community, you know, I'm saying Minnesota not very smart, you know, because the community is out here trying to figure out who's doing what. You tell me you didn't do it, so I say, okay, well, he says he didn't do it. But then everybody sees that you put out a video that says, "Bye Bye Joe Cronin." And that's not a good idea for you. It would have been better to say, "I didn't do it, and here's why," and I'll make a video about it. But to write "Bye Bye Joe Cronin," that is a very big mistake of yours. Just like it was for some other people to say certain things that will be wishing they didn't, I guess. I mean, I don't know, man. But anyway, I'm going to move on from that. I just can't believe that he wrote that on the video. It's like, but had you not written that, you might have been maybe okay. Maybe everything would have been all right until better proof came out. But the fact that you wrote that, it's a taunt. Yeah, it's a taunt. Minnesota MN Vikings fan who bought his subs. And it may not even be Minnesota. It may be the guy who titled the video. Maybe like someone else on his channel. But either way, you are in trouble, man. And
That don't matter. It's your
I'm not doing anything. It's not me that's going to do it. I'm not threatening you myself. I'm just telling you, look out.
It was not a wise decision.
It was very dumb. Like, everyone's eyes are on what you did. And it's not. And you might be thinking that's a good thing. It's not. It's really not going to be a good thing for you. But anyway, you know. And then fucking you got Coop, who apparently goes on a rant and like says, "I deserve to be in trouble because I'm hate speech." Like, why would you say that? You literally because
it's time to cash in on the name that is Joe Cronin. That's
I
what
guess
they want.
so.
They want to cash in and.
Well, he was a patron for over a year, and
well,
I
there's a bit
never
of
did
drama
anything
going on,
to him.
So if you can jump on that, you know, bandwagon that says "fuck Joe" once again, try and garner a little bit of attention for yourself, negative or positive, you still just want views.
Very strange. Very strange. I mean, like,
Think about how many times we've seen this go down before.
I had zero problems.
We've had no issues with many people many times, and then
I
all
had
of a sudden,
zero.
you know, they donate all the time, or they call into the show.
Yeah.
Then they start, you know, coming in and and hanging out a bit more, adding into some content. Maybe they become a bit or a meme or a bit of a joke, and then they completely flip.
Right.
And they run away and they try and make their own show and copy the same formula, and it's happened so many times. So.
All right. Well, first of all, yeah, you don't want to buy subs because that's against the YouTube policy. You'll get in trouble. But let's go ahead and get back to the wrestling show now. Here we go. Starting now.
Starting now. I guess we got to go right off the bat.
Oh,
It's
well, here's
big deal,
Ryback.
you know? bring in the big man himself. The biggest cuck.
Oh, God. Can I sell subs? That'd be great, Reckless Jeff, if you could do that.
Is this off the script? No. Is this fake as fuck TV? No. This is war. This is Outta Nowhere, bitches. Fuck that midget faggot JD and Minnesota Vikings cuck.
Oh.
Shout out to the chat. Brian Austin, Sleepkeeper Drew, John Montgomery, Bad Omen. Fuck.
Mike
If you're going to
Litteris.
say something, he's right. Stick with it. You know, you're going to call somebody a fat fuck that needs to eat more fruit. Don't apologize and hide because you're getting shit on. Stand by what you said. Stand by it. Make yourself proud. You know, you got all these people that go ahead and constantly want to dish shit out. You wonder why. Real as fuck, baby. Spit it out. Spit fire. Everyone's waiting for you to fucking explode and bring the nuclear heat.
Oh,
That's
me?
why.
Do it live.
I'm pretty calm right now. I'm very calm right now. But Saturday, I do want to remind everybody, if you're in or near Warwick, Rhode Island, maybe you can come shoot me. Warwick, Rhode Island, at the Plaza Hotel or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. Connor would have known if he was going anymore. But no, I'll be there. So come and see me. It's Fan Fest. There's going to be Eric Bischoff's going to be there. So many wrestlers are going to be there, man. Look at the list. Go on Facebook and look at the list. It's insane. Bob Holly did back out, but I think that's good for everybody because, I have a feeling that Bob Holly might assault everybody anyway at the damn thing. So he's not going to be there. So there's no more liability. So it's going to be a good time, though. Seriously, this Saturday, come meet me, hang out, and then meet just fucking slews of wrestlers are going to be there. Go look it up, man. Jimmy Hart, everybody. And then there's going to be kid activities, too. So if you bring your kid, there's going to be like Disney characters there and shit. Like, dude, it's going to be such a good and fun time from about 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. In Rhode Island. FanFest 7. Have an interview with the guy running it. That's going to be up probably tomorrow. So come and see me this weekend in Rhode Island if you can. That being said, let's play another donation. I'm about to kill it.
Oh, wait.
Oh, shit.
Think I'm fucked up.
Guck the Humpster.
I gotta broke my face. Oh, gotta broke my face. Oh, I think I'm what the fuck is what the fuck is oh my god. Oh my god, my face.
The cunty chinks, the janky japs, the permanent shadows, the all-new 2 girls 1 cup cooks.
Oh, God.
The women Minnesota wishes would pass him down the cereal aisle.
Oh, my
Go
God.
fuck yourself, Vikings, you are an all-time genuine piece of shit.
That's the stuff that Poop was talking about. Come on, man. Gook the Humpster broski. Get ready for the gook. Dude, that fucking clip is the greatest. We're going to now talk wrestling for real. I'll hold the donations for a few minutes, and then I will play them in a few minutes as well. I thank you guys, to anyone who's dropping donations. Thank you very much. We are, and thanks to everybody who emailed me. Some people were like, Joe, I don't have whatever. I just wanted to reach out. I just appreciate all the support. And Patreon is another way you can support. Get on over to Patreon, because you never know what's going to happen on YouTube. And all of a sudden you'll be like, I can't find Joe anywhere. Oh, but I'm on Patreon. I'm on JoeCroninShow.net. JoeCroninShow.net. Let's play that clip.
But as funny as that line, I just remember my favorite one was when he was talking about how not to get into a relationship. Remember that bit?
No, how did he do it?
He was just, I can't listen to it in years, but he was just being like, you meet some chick, you like her, you take her out, you wine her, you dine her, and all this shit, and saying she's not going to fuck you, so you just keep taking her out until you're going to fuck her. So then, as she finally lets you meet her parents and all that, you're banging away, and as you're banging her, you're thinking, fuck. Now I'm in a relationship with this girl. She thinks I like her. He goes, this is how you get out of it. He goes, you keep tagging her, and right before you come, you go, okay, sweetheart, get ready for the gook. Something like that. Or here comes the gook. I remember listening to that. Okay, sweetheart, here comes the gook.
Dude, that's fucking love it. That fucking kills me every time. Anyway, now we have 700 watching. Not bad, guys. 300 less than usual, but that's pretty close to the normal numbers. What up to the chat? All right. What's the first story? What do you guys think is the first story right now? Is it Saudi Arabia? Is it Jon Moxley winning the U.S. title in Japan? Is it what Raw and SmackDown's numbers? Is it next week's Raw and SmackDown? Is it Sasha Banks? Like, what the fuck is the story right now? What's the main story?
You tell us,
Saudi.
You think it's Saudi?
I think it's Saudi.
I think it has to be for
Probably.
WWE at this point.
Yeah, I guess it is.
I mean, where did you want to start off, Connor?
I have no effing idea what to do with this train wreck of a show.
Yeah, see?
I guess one of the biggest things we could go off with is that they're trying to get a women's match cleared for Friday. They had both Natalya and Alexa Bliss go down with them. They traveled down, as well as Renee Young, obviously. She's on commentary. but they're trying to go ahead and get a women's match cleared for the show. So they're seeing if they can have the women wrestle.
Yeah, it can be wrestling in trash bags. You ever wrestle in a trash bag?
Well, I know they would have full ring gear. I mean, even their advertised photos of them is in, like, Alexa Bliss is in a full T-shirt, and they're not in their normal ring gear. They're covered from head to toe.
Right.
But
they look like scuba divers. They make them look like scuba divers. You seen that?
Pretty much. Hey, that's okay. I mean, if they're able to wrestle on the card, that's pretty monumental for the company. That's something else that they can go and tout. I mean, it'd be a big step in a lot of ways. So,
what are they going to do? Dress up like a male wrestler?
We've seen it go the other way around. So why not? Nia Jax wrestles regularly. So, she was actually the one that they originally had considered to face Natalya until she was, taken out by injury, and her surgery is successful. So she's on the road to recovery. Hopefully, she takes her time.
I think that somebody mentioned that Sasha got a tattoo on her lip. She should get a whore. She should get whore tattooed on her lip. Like, how are you going to put
the inside of her lip or the outside of her lip?
Outside. How are you going to put that outside on TV? Huh? You put that on TV?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, think about that. Whore on here, whore here, and whore on her back, everything. And I'm not calling Sasha Banks a whore. I don't think she's a whore. I'm saying that she should tattoo something like that on herself, and then she could be like, well, can't wrestle here.
Had a dream, hadn't whored it.
Yeah.
Does her hand say "God hates fags"? Is that what that says?
Oh my God! Oh, you're perpetuating hate speech by saying that.
That's right. We're going down in a blaze of Vox-fueled glory. Oh, what a mess this shit is, huh? I don't like what you have to say about me, so I want to deplatform everyone.
Yeah,
fantastic. Before we delve into that and really derail, so they also added a tag team match. The Usos are now going to face the Revival on the kickoff show at Super Showdown. So this is going to be a long.
Why is there
show.
a kickoff show on this show?
I don't know why there has to be a kickoff show. I don't know why either tag team champions are not being represented. Obviously, Daniel Bryan won't be there. Okay, but what about Ryder and Hawkins? Isn't going to come on? You can't have them defend their titles.
Nope.
It's just that's a real baffling decision that they came to. So, but yeah, the fact that they keep touting this as a WrestleMania equivalent, it'll be equal to or greater than WrestleMania. Every time I hear that line,
that's desperation at its finest.
That makes me
desperation
fucking,
at its finest.
I can't help but continually laugh every time I hear that. Equivalent to WrestleMania in Saudi. So,
at least you know what? What I liked was they did change it. For a while they were like as big as WrestleMania or something like that, and then they changed it to a WrestleMania caliber show, which I liked better because like they were saying like this is almost like a WrestleMania, but before they were legit saying it's maybe bigger than WrestleMania. Do you remember that? They actually said it could be.
Yeah, originally they're like, it's bigger than WrestleMania. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Baron Corbin and Seth Rollins? Sure, okay.
That was like, dude, that pissed me off really bad. That was annoying. That was like, go fuck yourself. Are you trying to sell tickets there for the American audience? What are you doing? So it didn't make any sense. But now they changed it to a WrestleMania caliber type event. Like, that's better to me. I can get behind that. Just not, it could be big. It might be bigger than WrestleMania. Like, go fuck yourself.
It's that feeling when you buy something that you know is a third-party knockoff, and it's like, no, it's WrestleMania-esque. It's like, it's WrestleMania. Like, what? No.
WrestleMania. That's my WrestleMania. That's Alien Boy's fucking WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania. He'll have a fucking thing up now because I said that.
Welcome to the WrestleFest. Is that WrestleMania? Yeah, sure, okay. Oh, cool.
Also coinciding with this, I thought was funny. Goldberg's promo that went over really well the other day. He has it in writing that he doesn't want anyone to write his promos for him. So that was all him, and it was really good
on him. Good on him. Seriously.
What's that?
No, good on him. I'm seriously.
Oh, good on him. Yeah, I couldn't hear
yeah.
you. So, yeah, he did a great job, and you see people online. Wrestling Observer, Brian Alvarez was even saying how, he comes back here and blows everybody away on the microphone. It's unbelievable. People should feel, not comfortable in their positions when he's able to come back. It's because he's allowed it because he
put it in his contract. That's why.
That's the thing. He's able to go ahead and speak for himself. That's the kicker there. So
yeah, if I'm the other talent, I'm bullshit. I'm sitting in the back going like, dude, week to week, we got nothing to fucking do. I got to read Monkey Boy's script every week, and then this legend, who already is a legend, is allowed to come in here and just say whatever he wants. This is what
speak from the heart.
The reason why that guy is a legend still is because he can speak on the mic. I'm sitting here, can't get anything over because I can't speak on the mic.
It's not just that. Like, no offense, I like Goldberg, but like, he wasn't really known for being a talker, so I think that's just the salt in the wound.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. And Matt Riddle is not one to shy away from this. I don't know if you guys saw any of the flurry of tweets that he sent out, but, he
got
Matt
blocked.
Riddle first wanted to go to Raw to, be the one to end Brock Lesnar. That was funny. He wasn't able to show up, but he is getting a lot of praise backstage with, company execs with WWE. And then he went ahead and he said about Goldberg, he said, if he works more than 1 minute, it'll end up on Botchamania. Even more than a minute, it's definitely Botchamania. He said, let's be honest, if we get more than 1 minute match from Bill Goldberg, it's going to suck. So I hope he only wrestles for 1 minute, whether he wins or loses, whatever.
Wow.
And then Goldberg saw this and blocked him on Twitter. So Matt went ahead and put a screenshot of him being blocked and said, I can't wait to watch your match this Friday so I can see how good you are at wrestling.
Hey, shut it up, Botchamania. That's pretty good.
What a savage burn, though.
I love Matt Riddle even more now.
He's just been on fire on social media. He was great to see in person. His match with Roderick Strong was fantastic at TakeOver.
Beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, they really, strong styled each other a few times and, really didn't hold anything back. Great match to see live. I was extremely impressed to see him in person. So, but yeah, like you said, there's so many people that are upset, and one of the people that are, visibly upset at this point in time and has been kind of voicing their concerns and issues is Braun Strowman. We talked about Cedric Alexander tweeting that he missed being on 205 Live and hates that he's been called up. Another one also was Apollo Crews.
Wait, what? Hold on. Sorry, back up. Did you just say that he misses being on 205 Live?
Yeah, he said at least there he had some direction and something to do.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he was the Cruiserweight champion at one point. And
God.
Now he's just he's jumping out of the ring to land on the people chasing the 24/7 title. That's it. He doesn't even have a match, nothing. So he said, I wish I stayed on 205 Live.
You're paying for hotel rooms to show up and do nothing. Really.
Yeah, and literally run in a conga line with everybody that, isn't being used on TV to try and stop R-Truth. That's what he's doing. So he's, really in a full pit of despair. And so is, many others that we usually bring up. But Apollo Crews was saying that he deserves better. He really feels like he has just not really ever been given a chance.
Yep.
And one of the bigger names, though, is Braun Strowman. And for what he brings, forth here, I can't really disagree with him. He said, how much longer can they keep me away from
Well, you're an
title?
idiot. I'm sorry, Braun. You are a moron. So that's why you're not
well, he's been booked to be a moron.
Yeah, you've been booked as a moron, Braun Strowman. So that's why you suck.
How much of that is his fault?
Almost none of it, I think.
I'm sure it's very, very little, obviously. And he seems very depressed at this point in time by the way he was sounding through some of these interviews. They're doing a lot of the media work building up to the Saudi show. And he just kept saying, how much longer can it be for them to keep him away from a championship, title reign? And he's right. He's been overused and underappreciated for a sense. And that's me saying this, not him. But when you think about it, him bringing up the fact that they've kept him away and they've stifled his title opportunities time and time again, he's just disappointed. How can you blame the guy?
Yeah, when you're made to cash in a belt or the Money in the Bank like a moron, you're going to be treated like a moron. There's nothing they booked him into oblivion. So 856 is on the phone as I try to rattle through. I'll play the donations again in a minute. 856, what's up?
What's up? This is Luke Rojas. How you doing?
Luke Rojas. What's up, Luke?
Hey, am I the only one who's starting to get really, really annoyed at the Velcro on the title belts?
No.
Oh God, are there really? Is there really Velcro?
Yeah,
dude.
What? All of it. We brought this up a while ago. It's because they're smaller people having the belts, and they don't want to have to keep readjusting the snaps, so they just added Velcro to the belts, like Seth Rollins has a small waist. You know, people like that, so they just added the Velcro ends to it rather than have to keep readjusting or pulling in the.
There's a fucking seamstress in the back. She could insert.
Well, when you have the snaps, it has to go like really far in, and they're not able to do it behind their back on their own and stuff. So they're just doing the Velcro at the end. So
I guess I get it.
But at least put the fucking like the things on there to make it look like it. You know what I mean? Like Jesus.
Yeah, put the studs on the inseams.
It got me really. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, good.
It got me really annoyed at TakeOver because the whole show I thought was amazing. That tag team ladder match was fucking brutal. But then at the end, the Street Profits, they hook the belts, and they're Velcro belts, and it's like, why would you have any trouble unhooking these things? I know it's all
Velcro's hard to undo sometimes. You'd be surprised. It's a
bitch. I mean, come on. I mean, that's
no, you're right.
Yeah, people. There's someone out there like they're really talking about the belts, the Velcro on the belts. Yes.
Yeah, it's disrespectful in a sense. Like it makes them look like toys even more so.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, that's not the most intimidating thing.
Yeah, no.
You imagine taking the belt off.
That's what I was just about to do. Like, hey, I'm gonna kick your ass for this championship.
They know it.
Did you just rip your pants? No, that was the belt, man.
They know it's bad because every time like a match would be over in TakeOver, they would immediately hook the belt together so you couldn't see it, see the Velcro part of it that much.
What? To be like,
so there you
go.
Wow.
Yeah, and it just looked awkward too because the belt's not even like on properly because like Johnny Gargano didn't even take the time to adjust it to make it look like the snaps lined up. It was just like on haphazardly. Like it looks really cheap. And I get it. It's like other like professional wrestling companies do this too, where they'll put like Velcro on it. Even like some major sporting events, like boxing, will do it. But it just looks lame as fuck when like the big 32-minute main event match at TakeOver ends with somebody holding up a title that has Velcro on it.
He's going up the ladder. He's got the belt.
It falls. Yeah, it falls off. Just fucking falls off in the middle of the match. Like, it hits the ground. Like, oh no, my God, the Velcro has hit the ground, and now what are we gonna do? Like, we'll have to hang the belt.
Super chat party.
Super chat from Dickie Nas.
I just got here, so it was the Coup the comedian.
No, it was not. That was my point. It wasn't. I never said anything about him. It has nothing to do with him. I have no idea why he's upset. That's the point. He's in the video like, you're going to blame me now? What are you talking about? I never blamed him. But he goes off on a tirade. We're going to play it on probably the Corrupted pre-show this weekend. We're going to
I hope you die, Coop.
Oh God. I don't know what his problem is.
I hope the person who struck Joe's channel or reported him or flagged him or whatever, I really hope you die because you took away all the monetized this episodes, all the WWE reviews. Like that was my life, you know, for a lot. Well, I mean, that's kind of pathetic, but still, that was a lot of people's like.
You have something that you enjoy.
The guy on the channel.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's not pathetic. No, I know what you're saying. Like, oh, because I watch YouTube. No, that's a lot of people's main source of entertainment nowadays.
Yeah,
I can't remember the last time I've watched anything on TV or cable or movies. I watch YouTube.
Well, they'll be back.
Joe, I watch Connor. I spend my time on YouTube. That's my main source of entertainment as well. I have, content creators that I really enjoy that you get, connected to. You have a basically like a relationship with in a sense. You develop to know them more as time passes. And when shit like this happens, it's upsetting. It's frustrating.
And this point's been made like. It's Joe's job too. I mean, it's one thing like I do it for a hobby, for fun, but this is what like provides for Joe, his wife, and his 3 kids, and his fucking house. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, well,
yeah, don't do this to Joe, all right? Because I mean, without this show, I mean, he might kill himself.
Don't do this to anybody, though. Don't take down anybody. You want to call them fucking awful, disparaging comments, and you know, you say whatever you want about people, but there's no reason to start with the swatting and the striking and flagging and, you know, DMCAs and all that stuff.
Well, you know,
it's so beyond necessary.
For some reason, I was expecting Jay to be like, don't call Joe this, and have like a long list. Like, that's oddly specific.
Don't call Joe the slack-eyed, retarded yoke. No, that's just, you know.
Those monetized episodes will be back somehow. I mean, I'm gonna have links for everybody. I have them all. Everything's fine. I just, I have everything. Don't worry.
I'm too lazy for the Patreon. I'm too fucking fat and lazy. I gotta go all the way to a different website.
Yeah, you gotta get on lazy. Joe Cronin Show.
I know it's Ashtray Head who did it.
It's coming up to JoeCroninShow.net soon. There'll be a big category, a list. It'll be amazing. You might even have just a playlist on there. But anyway, Luke, anything else before I let you go, man?
Black.
What the fuck? Black. I mean, there's a black screen on right now. Yeah. Oh, here it is.
Yeah. What if the turkeys ate us?
He's your friend,
What if they filleted
Sean
us?
Montgomery.
What if they killed us and ate our children?
What up, Johnny boy?
What if the turkeys ate us? What if they filleted us? If the turkeys ate us,
Alistair
if
Black.
they had to hate us, the Thanksgiving was a little bit different. Instead, the turkeys ate us. They gobbled us apart. But first they'd eat our nuts, and then they'd eat our bud. The turkeys ate us. What if the turkeys ate us? What if the turkeys ate us? What if they ate our fucking nuts? What if the turkeys ate us?
They ate us up.
Instead of mashed potatoes. Instead the turkeys ate us.
Yeah. Coop did it. Coop did it.
These paws. So much jealousy towards my homie Joe Cronin. Success brings hate.
Yeah.
Keep your head up. If anybody wants to talk shit, go ahead and at me. At John_Montgomery #MAGAfuck with me. Pussies. Signed yours truly. Poverty has to suck.
Oh my God. Taking shots is John Montgomery. What up, John? Thank you for the $29 Turkeys Hate Us song donation. Appreciate that, man. That was 30 minutes ago. So we'll take a break from the donations for a second. We'll get back to them.
Up.
Yeah, we're catching up a little bit. But hey, we got to pay the bills, and your donations are like commercial breaks for us. But they're a little funner than commercial breaks, to be honest. Just like on JoeCroninShow.net, where I get wet. And speaking of that...
It's pants party.
Then go be yourselves. Because down the road, you're going to understand with strikes and everything like that on social media that your view in life is wrong. All this freedom of speech shit on social media, that doesn't fucking exist. On social media, you are given the privilege of having what you want to say. And for people that want to take advantage of freedom of speech with hate crimes, everything like that, fuck you. That's when I know that all you're doing is clickbaiting for views. Fuck you.
I'm clickbaiting for views.
All right, I'm having
He sounds like he's in the middle of a hostage negotiation.
I don't fucking
come out of there.
I'll talk to you guys soon.
That's exactly what I've been thinking. We can work this out. Your family loves you.
He's got a gun pointed at someone's head, but he's got like the phone on like on his shoulder. Like, if you think you're gonna do these fucking hate crimes, and the guy's like yelling at the megaphone, like he's completely fucking ignoring him.
Just pick up the phone. We can talk this out. Your family loves you.
I just don't remember ever committing a hate crime. I don't remember it. I don't remember doing it. I thought, maybe somebody could tell me if I've committed a hate crime. I'd like to know.
Just let her go, Coop.
I just don't know what's going on with him. I have no idea.
No such thing as an eye for an eye.
I never said anything about him other than like, why did he block me? That's all I ever said. Why did he block me? I think he was playing GTA. That's what that noise was. Somebody was like,
"No, I figured, but it's just the timing."
No, I know, but other people are like, "What is this?" You couldn't
turn off the warning stars and go off to a quiet area. You had to go fucking blow up a fucking SWAT van and then
military base.
Oh, by the way, let me go on and talk about this while I'm here.
We will rise above. Hey,
It's very weird, very strange. So did you catch any of the Japan show? Because I'd only caught pieces of it.
I've only been able to watch. I've only seen the U.S. title as well so far. I have it all queued up. Patrick, thank you, sent it to me, but I've yet to be able to watch it. Haven't been home all day, so I'm looking forward to it. But I did watch that match.
I honestly didn't care. I have the new.
Really?
I have the app. I watched Jon Moxley's match.
Yeah,
I thought. Did you just not care about the show or about Moxley's meet?
Moxley's I was interested in a little bit to see his first match, but I didn't care that much. I've been here or there trying to watch New Japan for years, and at this point, I'm just not invested at all in it. I don't care.
Well, here's the thing. I was invested many more years ago when Finn Balor was starting the Bullet Club. Like that was more of a time that I was more passionate about New Japan, but. I find it more difficult to, especially pay for the app and things like that, to really, get access to everything, and especially being so consumed with so many other things and having less time now available, Then I was also
fucking wrestling. Jesus.
Well, that's the thing. That's part of it. That there was less wrestling then. I mean, we weren't watching NXTs, and now AEW's in the mix, and we weren't really forced to watch SmackDown at that point because it wasn't live. So pretty much we were just worried about Raws and pay-per-views for the most part. So I was hungrier for more alternatives to WWE. Now that we have NXT UK as well, so I'm just not as in need of extra wrestling.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ, seriously.
There's just so much content, and I mean that you're not even. There's still smaller companies and indies that that people might be watching that we're not like Dragon Gate, and I mean there's so many more. So OVE. But Will Ospreay, the aerial assassin, he won the 26th annual Best of the Super Juniors, and it was certainly a stacked promotion, and it looked like it was a hell of a show for the most part. I do look forward to watching it in its entirety, but as of right now, the only thing I did see was Jon Moxley's match.
I've watched so much of New Japan over the years, and then covered it, and nobody really cared. And I just feel like 3 years ago, Ring of Honor, New Japan was great. And,
Ring of Honor I didn't even bring up. Yeah, see?
And right now it's just kind of like...
There's just too much to keep up with. And notice how I didn't mention Impact? That wasn't not intentional.
I loved it. And I will still watch here or there, too. I'll always watch Wrestle Kingdom every year, probably, no matter what. But it's just recently I haven't cared as much. And I'm sure maybe I will watch it, and it's really good. It's just like I'm not. I just don't. I think WWE's doing the opposite for me. It's making me so upset that I don't even want to watch New Japan right now because I know that doesn't make any sense because I do watch NXT and I love NXT and I'm gonna watch AEW, but I don't know, man. I need more stories again.
What's the thing with New Japan too? They've kind of delved more into just the wrestling, and I feel like they've gotten a little bit away from some of the storytelling like they used to focus on.
Yeah,
and as where WWE's like more strictly story oriented and less about the wrestling, and NXT is a good mix of both.
Right,
because the match today,
time with it.
Yeah, the match today was fantastic. I really enjoyed. There's a lot of history between him and Juice Robinson, and Moxley coming out calling himself the Death Rider, and is that what he's calling his finisher now, the Death Rider as well?
Death
I
Rider,
believe so.
yeah.
That giant, it's like Dirty Deeds on fucking crack.
Yeah, because New Japan World, when they tweeted it out, they showed the point where he hit the initial Dirty Deeds, the one before the second one and the actual finish.
Yeah.
And they called it Dirty Deeds still.
Oh, did they? I thought they called it Death Rider both times.
No, they called it on the promotion Death Rider, but the Twitter account said Dirty Deeds, so that's why I wasn't sure.
I can't keep a track of shit. This is like 30 days of fucking nonstop wrestling. It's starting to kill my brain.
Yeah, but you figured, this is his first match after leaving WWE, and he immediately captures the IWGP US Heavyweight Championship.
I was a little shocked at that, but then again, we know what that belt's for. That belt is just kind of like a US way, like a way for New Japan to promote the US side of things.
Yes, it's a red carpet welcoming party. Absolutely.
Right.
And it brings in new talent. He's not going to be spending, I guess, a lot of time in New Japan. So he's going to do, I guess, akin to what Jericho did, a couple of matches here and there. And
yeah, he'll probably drop it by the time
he
he go to TV or maybe even a little after that, depending on what the deal is with AEW. That's my guess.
But what a way to just continue for, him to bring up his stock and make himself more of a household name and rising star as Moxley instead of Ambrose.
Right.
This keeps him. He could have just debuted at AEW, came into the crowd, and waited until the next pay-per-view or, when they went to TV. But this is a genius strategy, I feel, for all involved. This gets him, continual heat with other promotions, and then it gets eyes for people that enjoy him in New Japan into AEW. They've already got people that are watching WWE that like Dean Ambrose to now watch Moxley. So it's very, very, very influential for AEW's market share going forward. It is really just a genius plan.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good idea too.
Out of everybody they could have gotten for stars and talent, excuse me, Moxley is I feel key. He's one of the most paramount pieces to their puzzle for success. Because like I said, he's going to be able to bridge the gap between WWE and AEW more so than anybody else, I feel, at this point in time. Jericho is still a very, very big name, and he'll bring in his own audience and set of followers. But for some of the newer crowd that really loved the Shield and only started watching in less than 10 years ago, even the last 5 years, I feel like that's going to really propel them into watching AEW as well. Even those that didn't watch Double or Nothing, now knowing that, Dean's there and this is his new character, even though it's not new, but this is what he's doing, they might be more inclined to watch. So there's a lot of interest, and I'm really excited to see where they go from here.
I think that it's going to be interesting to see if anybody crosses over. I think a lot of I don't know how many casuals will cross over. I don't know. That's my curiosity.
To New Japan or AEW?
To New Japan.
No, I don't think I've ever been to New Japan, but to AEW.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I apologize. AEW, yeah, not New Japan. AEW.
The problem is, I think they're going to use the same strategy that WCW did in the 90s, and they're going to try and utilize that with a lot of the old names. So that's going to be their biggest. I think that's going to be one of their biggest challenges, is not doing what WCW and fucking TNA did by bringing if we bring this person over from WWE, we'll bring those fans over too, and that's tricky. I just hope they don't fucking overload it. But
the thing is, that gets you views. It doesn't keep them.
Yeah, they need to they need new viewers.
That'll get people to turn on your show, but it doesn't keep them watching it.
I really believe they need to create new viewers. I really believe that.
I think if anybody can, they can at this point in time, because people would just there's such a stigma about WWE at this point in time, and there's so many issues with so many levels that they're just so deep. It's hard for them to overcome the bad press and like I said, the negative influence that they've caused themselves.
Well, what's weird is that I was watching some old interviews with Dutch Mantell when he was writing for TNA, and he said that the original concept of TNA wasn't to be another company, but it was trying to find the lost fans of WCW and build off of that audience, because WCW fans still consider themselves the real wrestling fans. And so I don't know if that's maybe the idea with Cody's doing with AEW, they're still, let's see if we can get back fans who used to like it back in this time. And try to reach it to the popularity heights it was before. I don't know if that's a smart move or it's going to be successful, but considering he bought all those WCW pay-per-view names, it does make me kind of think.
Yeah. Hey, 678's on the phone. Hello.
Hey, this is Ashley Rose.
Oh, what's up, Ashley?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What up?
You probably watched New Japan this morning.
Yeah, well, I always watch Best of the Super Juniors, so I always make it a point to adjust my whatever it is I'm doing, my schedule, to wake up at that time, or to at least be awake.
Right. I used to do it, and I'm just glad I got. I was so dead I couldn't do it today. But yeah, what's going on?
Like I said, I was going to give you a call. You want to talk about New Japan? I don't know if you want to talk about AEW New Japan or if you want to talk about what I'm doing first. So
yeah, let's talk about.
Where do y'all want to start?
I'll talk about what you're doing, and then what do you think? The state of things are over there, with AEW coming on and with the Super Juniors this morning and everything. Yeah, go at it. And what are you doing too? Yeah, let us know what you're doing because I know you've jumped around to a couple different things.
I was at Still Chair. Then I got an offer at Daily DDT. I went to Daily DDT and I went to the Chair Shot as well. And now currently I've left all platforms and I'm starting my own thing, or it's in the process. We're launching exactly on the 21st of this month at midnight Eastern time. So 12 a.m. Eastern time.
That's cool. That's
awesome.
Going to be good. Why did you decide to do that?
Well, all I could say is that I have been trying to make it a point to cover indie wrestling, along with, a lot of things outside of WWE. Some people know I have covered some things for NXT, and, that's great and all, but I really wanted to create some new opportunities for people. I wanted to really give back as far as to indie wrestling. So now I created Indie Empire, a wrestling magazine.
Nice. Okay.
And we've got a new list. We do have some podcasters on there, and we do have some advertisers. We do have a private partner. We are going to be a wrestling magazine that's strictly anything outside of WWE. So we'll be covering New Japan, Ring of Honor, Impact, Defy. Let's see what else out there. Defiant. We are right now. I'm in the process of trying to work something with TNT Extreme Wrestling in Canada. We're going to cover some U.S. promotions in Texas. We're doing one in Ireland. We're going to cover WXW, I believe, in Germany. DDT will be another one that we're covering, and we're covering all of Australia.
Jesus, wow, okay.
Damn.
So we're doing over 20 promotions that we're going to provide coverage to. We'll also be doing interviews. And our magazine will be a monthly issue. It'll be available in over 40 different countries. It'll be translated in 4 different languages as well.
Wow, is it digital or is it going to be...
Holy shit.
That's pretty crazy.
That is a huge undertaking. Yeah. We have a hard time covering just WWE.
I got a good list of writers. I've got a lot of people that, I've had some good relationships with. I've got... Oh, we're also going to be doing a lot of deathmatch stuff, too. So we will be covering death matches.
Ooh. Nice.
As well. Well,
impressive list, that's for sure. I mean, that's a lot of content to go through.
But is this going to be something that we read on the website only digitally, or is it going to be digital? Is there actually going to be a print of it too, or is it all digital on the website?
All 3 versions.
Wow. Holy shit.
It's something I've been working on for a year. I was treated very well, at Daily DDT. I got nothing to say about them or Bleacher Report or, the Chair Shot or, as far as some other places that I worked. But I just kind of woke up and I just said, you know what? Yeah, I'm getting some type of payment here, but it's not what I want to do. And they respected the fact that I just said, hey, I'm going to leave. I want to go do my own thing for now. We're contracted up to 12 issues. So we're going to see how it does by issue 6. And, just basically, we're just going to hope for the best.
See how much of an audience you can garner by then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even then, I built, the purpose of me building the platform is so that way it's going to help people, basically men, women in the indies get the spotlight they deserve. I don't want them, my goal was just for one night. I want them to not worry about having to get paid. That was my concern.
What do you mean? Like,
and just so that way, because sometimes indie shows don't do that great. We all know
no, I mean,
that,
I know what you mean. I guess I know what you mean by that, but you mean like giving them some place to, like, another place for them to be heard about and that type of deal?
Yeah, but strictly indies instead of getting in the way of,
yeah,
whatever bullshit's going on with WWE.
Yeah, unless you're part of like a huge drama feud, calling out somebody from another major profession or, things like that. Unless you're causing some gigantic stir, you're usually not heard about in these other promotions and companies. So you're trying to just give people an outlet. I get that. That's rather noble. And I really do wish you the best. Hopefully it catches on because it's definitely interesting.
Yeah, you have to plug the website or when you get it set up, tell me and we'll plug it and
it's already up.
Awesome.
It's already up. All articles. I already made the announcement. All articles and content will be loaded exactly at 12 a.m. On the 21st Eastern time, and it's Indie Empire Mag.
.com.
MAG.com.
.com. All right. IndieEmpireMag.com. All right, that's awesome. Because you know what I like about it too is I'd like to cover a few more things and maybe talk about some other things indie-wise, and I can probably use it to reference articles a little bit. So it'll be fun to try to talk about articles from the site and drive some traffic to it. But it'll give me content to be able to keep track of a little bit funner. So that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, and I just, wanted to give, some opportunities to some people. I will still be writing, which was a lot of questions that people were asking me, as if I was still going to be providing content. Yes, I will still be writing. However, I've got some new writers that have been around, for, some, decent amount of years that have been writing pro wrestling, that just wanted to help.
I heard one of the features not to get away from it, but I heard there was one feature on the website that was going to be very interesting. It's called Lanny Poffo 24/7, and I heard that at the top left of the website, he's going to be like taking a bath, but like for like 24 hours, and he'll just answer any questions of live viewers. So anybody that comes in the chat,
crazy.
It'll be great. And he has a rubber ducky and everything, and I want to know how much he's getting paid for that.
Honestly, I would want to see that. That sounds really fun.
Sloppy bathtub match.
Imagine that, Lanny Poffo just like in a bathtub. Oh my God, that would drive traffic right to the site. Macho Man's brother, like an Indie Mag. Indie Empire Mag.
It's called Lubing with Lanny.
Oh God, no! Don't do that. But Ashley, what's the website one more time, and then I'll let you go.
It's IndieEmpireMag.com. So with an IE.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not really anything on there. Just basically just the tabs of what's an idea of the format.
Yep.
Very simple. So.
Because it's launching.
But we'll be in print and we'll be in digital. We'll also be on Amazon too.
And when does it launch?
We're launching the site exactly 21st.
Okay, 21st.
This month.
I'm pretty pumped up, man. I gotta get. I don't know.
It'd be nice to have more sources to go to and to be able to use that as, like you said, Joe, as kind of like an abridged filter for new content.
Yeah.
I actually just started up a show on Power Slam, which has a bunch of indie content on there, so I'll make sure to mention it on there too.
Yeah, fuck that.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Fuck that up, man. I love it.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't going in the people, and other sites that I left and were kind of like a little bit salty that I left were like, well, you're never going to make money off of indies, and I said that's fine. I wasn't trying to make money. I wasn't making money anyways. Y'all weren't fucking paying me.
I think you want to be in control of it. It's like an art for you at this point where you want to be in control of your own thing, drive, do more, where you're just complacent in a small little spot. Kind of like Ambrose leaving WWE. There's nothing really wrong with the other ones. It's just that I get it. I get what you're doing. I like it. And Ashley Rose.
The website's set up very nicely. I put the link in the chat. And like you said, I mean, even here, you could just organize by country or match style in promotion. So that's pretty cool that you have all this set up. So
thank you for calling, Ashley. I'm going to move on. I appreciate it. And what is next on the radar here?
I was going to bring up quickly just the fact that Shinsuke Nakamura was talking about retiring from wrestling. He doesn't want to retire till he's 45. He said a former MLB baseball player. Suzuki retired at 45, and he was an influence for Japanese sportsmen. So he says, I need to wrestle until I'm 45 years old. Funny thing to think is that late 2016 is when he signed his original 3-year deal with NXT in his contract. I don't know if he's added any more time. I was trying to find that out before. Maybe you or Connor would know. But to me, I believe his contract ends at the very beginning of 2020, no?
I thought it was September.
I thought it was. I thought it was originally towards the end of 2019, and then
Nakamura.
Yeah,
I could have sworn it was September, but I thought he just renewed.
I thought he had the rest of 19 and then into 20, but that's what I...
Yeah, because he signed a 3-year deal at the,
2016.
Yeah, 2016. It was like, summertime.
Yep.
And then from there, he went ahead and when he was injured, I don't know if they added on more time or not. Originally, that was what was being speculated. So I heard September, and then I heard January of 2020. Either way, he's got to the end of the year, and he hasn't renewed from what I've heard. So that's very interesting because he says he still wants to wrestle for essentially another 5 years.
No, he renewed.
He did renew?
Yeah, so it was a 3-year deal, which the 3-year deal was supposed to expire basically around WrestleMania. Because I remembered I was at his debut for Mania week, so he debuted then. So it was a 3-year deal, so obviously he had to have extended.
Okay.
Wow.
I wonder how far it extended. That's what I haven't.
I'm guessing 5, but I don't know.
Yeah, because I have no, inclination or update at all. When anything I've looked into it has just been speculation. So.
Yeah.
But I mean, we obviously knew that he wasn't. He already struck down all the rumors that he was leaving at this point. But it's just interesting that now he's talking about, a set retirement when he wants to walk into the sunset. We haven't seen him in over a month on TV. He's not pivotal in any storyline, obviously. Last we saw him was with Rusev, and working with Lana, and that was kind of the part he was stuck in. But I guess we will see him in the 50-man Battle Royal this Friday night, or Friday afternoon in Saudi, at the Super Showdown. Also, another interesting tidbit is that we'll see AJ Styles there as well. He's apparently going to be in the Battle Royal as well.
After they really... Wow, I thought he couldn't go over there or wouldn't go over there or whatever.
Yeah, it says, he was last seen on TV, for Raw beforehand, and they had him listed as injured by Baron Corbin. Really, he had some stuff that was bothering him, but he also wanted some time off, and this is part of his lightened contract that he re-signed with them. And Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows revealed on Twitter that they'll be heading to the Middle East this weekend to be part of it, and they were talking about the club, reuniting, and they tagged AJ and Finn Balor, so... Wow. So that's interesting as well, but, I mean, you consider the names right now that we have: Shelton Benjamin, Nakamura, Rusev, there's some pretty big key players, EC3, Matt Hardy, that just either have no storylines at all or are just kind of stuck chasing that silly 24/7 title. I'm
starting to like the title.
I've liked the titles from the get-go. I appreciate what they're doing.
I said this would happen. I was like,
catching on. I mean, the golf course skit got 3.5 million views in less than 24 hours. People like the silliness and
the end of the ring thing. What a great, seriously,
I love that.
Dude, I've said that, I thought of that idea too. That was one thing I said they should do, but never the under the ring thing. That whoever came up with that was a really smart idea. You go under the ring, come out as champ, and we'll have a camera under there, and we'll share that on social media later. That was a great, I'm just talking about from a marketing standpoint. That was a great idea.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the clip too of somebody sent it to me on Twitter before, but you see EC3, and he's just so dejected at this point. He comes out and points to the Titantron. Usually he's very flamboyant with his mannerisms, he just kind of barely lifts his arms and just
not give a shit. Let me see if I can find that.
See if you can find it, because you're good at finding the gifs quick, but. My goodness, he looks so just miserable. He does not give a damn, doesn't want to be there. All he's done has been on Main Event. Yeah, you've got to share that.
I'm gonna tag you guys on it on Twitter in just a second, and you got to see this, Joe. It's fucking wow.
He's the new Mike Bennett.
Hilarious at the same time.
What's that?
He's the new Mike Bennett.
I just tagged both of you guys on Twitter on it. You should see in a second.
I bet you there's people asking, like people that were going to sign with WWE. I bet you they're asking people there, and they're like, "Don't come."
Oh yeah, apparently it's a huge backstage talking point.
Yeah, don't come, don't do
it. But a lot of people are saying like now, yeah, it's great it's great. So
I just retweeted it as well.
But a lot of people are saying that now with the way that like a lot of people are like either holding up like with the Sasha Banks or like the Luke Harper shit, they're gonna have to wait until their contract runs out. Like that's the only way they're gonna be able to get the fuck out now.
Yeah. Luke Harper's got a year. Sasha's got like 3 years.
Yep.
I mean, that's it. Like you're done.
Did you see did you see the GIF, Joe?
No, let me pull it up here. Try not to freeze the computer. You never know my computer.
It's just I'm watching it over and over again. It's just like Jesus.
You just see him, and he's just like, so dejected, so just ruined.
Where's the song that I made about him? Can I put that over that? And
yeah, you'd have to.
Oh yeah.
All right, let me go look at it. Where is it?
Apparently, Vince is also really happy with one man in the back who managed to break the cycle with his own hard work and initiative. That person is none other than Drake Maverick. How random is that? I mean, good on Rockstar Spud for
I can't find the chat.
Impressing Vinnie Mac, but
can you send it to me on Facebook?
Let me see.
Why can't I find this?
I'll copy it right now.
I can't even get back into our call anymore.
Really?
Hell?
Oh, here I am.
Hold on.
I'm back. Oh no, wait a minute. I found it. Never mind. Found it.
Okay.
Wait. No, I didn't. Nah, it's not coming up. Fucking.
I'll just copy the tweet link and then I'll throw it your way on Facebook. Hold on.
Okay, thank you. I'm like Dean Ambrose. I don't know what social media is. I find that hard to believe that he doesn't.
Super chat party.
Bray Wyatt's buzzard puppet.
I popped for that fucking Vince puppet.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was funny.
Yeah, that was good
lost
stuff.
It. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what
I'll know
we
when you
got.
see it.
I can't wait, yeah.
Oh, boy, this is going to be good.
He's just so deflated.
It says, sorry, that page doesn't exist.
The fuck?
Yeah, it comes up erroring.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I think I might have copied it wrong. Give me a second.
Bray Wyatt's buzzard. Thanks for the dollar, man. We're gonna play some more too.
Hell yeah.
There we go. Okay.
A buzzard puppet.
Now I got it.
Oh, I just realized that video is probably privated, so I probably can't even. Super chat.
Sounds like a drunk version of Dave Rose.
Man of 1,005 holds. Thank you, man. Oh, who does what? The poop? Let's see.
Hostage negotiator.
Give me that hell yeah!
Yeah.
Roman Reigns. You're my man. Oh. I wanna see you naked. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. I don't care if your whole fist goes up my asshole. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Ooh. That's my jam. Dollar.
Ooh.
I love the ooh.
Mike Litteris. Thank you, Mike Litteris. Thank you very much, Mike Litteris.
Super chat party.
Spaz Phoenix 1 hour ago.
Told everyone Ambrose leaving was a work. See? WWE superstar Dean Ambrose just beat former NXT star CJ Parker for the U.S. title at Super Showdown Japan.
Oh my god.
You got fucking Spaz. You're right.
At Super Showdown Japan.
Oh my god.
Yeah, now you
Okay,
saw
he
it.
found it.
Yeah, I'm watching the EC3 thing. He looks like he wants to die.
Right? He's just giving up at that point. He's
Between
like,
that and the picture of him at the drinking cup from the fucking barbecue thing a couple of weeks ago, I mean, good God.
Wow.
He just looks so miserable. It breaks my heart to see him like that. Like, just so...
It's that look of like, yeah,
awful.
you know what? Death wouldn't be as so, just throwing it out there.
Yeah, maybe
Wouldn't
I
be
could
so
just
bad.
die. Watch this, ready?
I
This is
can't
great.
wait.
This is great. Here it is.
My name is EC3, and I'm in the bottom 1%.
Audio Jungle.
Yeah. I am not on the card. I am not on the card. I am not on the card. I am EC3, not on the card, yeah. EC3, WWE doesn't even know what the fuck to do with me. Yeah, you haven't seen me on TV, but I've been in the back posing for girls. Look at my muscles. Oh, why am I here? Why did they sign me? Cause I banged Dixie Carter's rear. Take a look at my physique, you get weak, but you never see me week to week. What's going on? Yeah, I am not on the card. I am not on the card. EC3. I am
Fuck it.
bottom 1%.
Oh, see.
3. Yo, my name is EC3.
It's so well.
That poor bastard.
I smell a new donation.
That's a poor bastard right there.
Oh man.
I have a new segment.
So ruined.
I have a new segment coming to the show starting this week. We're going to be roasting a wrestler. It's going to take place in the daytime. We're literally going to say some good things if we can, but we're also going to say all the worst things that we don't like or that we do like about a wrestler. So it's going to be kind of like a roast. And you guys can donate, call, say the stuff in the chat, whatever. And yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be random. It's going to be happening this week. And we have to decide what wrestler we should roast first. And I'm talking about from right now. It could be Hangman Page. It could be EC3. It could be Vince McMahon. It could be Triple H. It could be Cody Rhodes. It could be anybody. And by the way, did anybody hear Dustin Rhodes on Jericho's podcast? It's really good.
I only heard bits and pieces. I know he was talking about how he wouldn't wrestle his brother again.
It was really only like 4 or 5 questions, but each one it was like a 15-minute response of talk, and it was a good podcast. It was really good, and I liked it. I actually wished it was longer. It was maybe like, I want to say it's 50 minutes, and if it wasn't, it was 2 hours. The time just flew by for me. But very nice. Interesting that Dustin said something like I felt my dad and I felt everything, blah blah blah. And he said Cody didn't. And he said one thing was, Cody said he didn't feel it, but I just did. I know my dad was there. And I'm surprised. I would have thought both of them would have felt their dad or whatever. And I'm not even someone that usually believes in that sort of type of thing, but that was amazing. And he said how happy he was about just the people in the crowd's emotions and what people were saying about it. And he was just so happy with the match. He talks about WrestleMania 12 again. A lot of shit, man. It's amazing, Dustin Rhodes and Gold Dust and what he created, man, in WWE is fucking amazing. And he's been doing it since I was like 11, 10. I mean, I've seen him. I mean, I know he was doing it before that, but it's just crazy, the guy's career. So it's really a nice podcast. That's really cool. He talks about Piper breaking his hand and him having a concussion from the Hollywood backyard lot brawl.
I did hear about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, he goes, I went to go punch him and like I hit him and like I literally felt my hand break.
Yeah, it was like, dude. I mean, he's probably told that story on somewhere else before, maybe, but it was just hilarious to think 2 weeks before the WrestleMania they shot that, and they were like injured themselves to where they had to like kind of work around it 2 weeks later at WrestleMania, like they just showed up at the show. And it was just it's a good podcast. Go listen to it if you care. It's good.
Super chat.
Sup, guys? Jake, thanks for the advice on Twitter DM.
Got it, baby. Gotta keep that shit up. It's just words.
Hell yeah.
Goddamn X-Men nerds.
Oh God! Don't get me started on X-Men.
I thought that was the X-Men old theme for a second.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
It did sound like the racist.
Circumcision is popular cause Jewish girls won't touch anything that's not at least 15% off.
Oh.
Why doesn't Mexico have an Olympic team? Because everybody who can run and swim are already in the what do you call a black kids in a swimming pool.
Oh, no.
Cocoa Puffs.
The first one was great. I never heard that one before.
Oh, my God.
That was good.
Oh, no, now
First one was good.
We must be supporting racism now.
We are.
By not doing anything.
Down, so it's nice knowing you guys.
Yeah, we should have done something about that. Oh, my God. Anyway, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Racist asshole.
Super Chat Party.
Piece of shit. Spaz Phoenix.
Ooh, kayfabe is the American Simon Miller.
I wish I had that freaking kind of.
Yeah, that's.
Six-pack he had. I have a fucking keg.
Isn't he rich too, or like kind of rich?
I would assume.
I mean,
yeah.
Can I take his money? I'll have that money. I wish I knew a friend like that with that money.
Definitely losing the hair, that's for sure. But
yeah, I've never known a friend like that. Closest I ever had was maybe like fucking Himmelfarb or something. I don't know. Never knew anybody with that.
Why? Here's why.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, take it off. Let's see if we got some more coming in. Then we'll go back to calls. We'll come up.
I'm giving that a brown down.
We'll do our quick Saudi Arabia predictions in a few minutes. It'll be. I predict that they sawzall somebody in the crowd. I'm hoping.
I laugh every time we bring that shit up. I go back, I listen to that once every couple of weeks, where we did the promo for Crown Jewel.
Oh my God, where is that? Is that
with
like
the chainsaw?
With the chainsaw sound effect, yeah.
Yeah.
Fortnite better than Splatoon.
It just makes me laugh.
Winner gets his head cut off.
Yeah, you can't even take it serious. I can't even believe a human did that to another human.
So Sasha tattooed her lip. Surprised she didn't tattoo on her dirty trail for shock value.
See? Spaz Phoenix, she did do it.
She got her lips tattooed.
Would she tattoo them?
It says social injustice.
It said insert here. I don't know.
Dude, if it
pro-life.
said, if it said like, she should have gotten the N-word tattooed on her lips. That way, like, they could never put her on TV in WWE again. Or, like, fuck, or, like, sex fucker, or, like, just anything that's, like, fucking horrifying, like, that you would get, you know what I mean? Like sex fucker, that could be a good one. Fuck bitch. How about fuck bitch on her top lip and on bitch on her bottom?
Fuck bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you want to, oh, yeah, I'm signed. I'm going to go out there on Raw. I don't think so. Put me out there with fuck bitch
Vince,
on my lips.
I got a new tattoo. What does it say? Boss fucker.
Vince raped me. And so that's what it says.
BKM, buddy.
Love ya all in the chat. You got this, Joe.
What up, Nick Ross? Thank you, Nick. Oh my God, dude, boss fucker. That would be great. That'd be really good.
Boss fucker.
Oh my God.
Speaking of being the boss, I love that Big E basically says that there's nothing he can't do, you know, at this point in time. He knows his spot and how much he's obviously worth to the company. Because he tweets out crazy shit all the time. He said it's like that episode of Seinfeld where George is purposely trying to get fired. You know, he's dragging the World Series trophy and getting stains on the Babe Ruth jersey. He's like, I couldn't get fired if I tried.
That's hilarious.
I'm sure you could, but it would take a lot more than anybody else, that's for sure.
Yeah, maybe he could get boss fucker tattooed on his lips.
I mean, he said a lot of crazy shit and gotten away with it.
He should get "This company hates blacks" tattooed on his stomach. Like that. I mean, if he wants to get fired, that might do it. That might do it. What's this? Chiziknes. What up, man, with the super chat party? Thank you, Chiziknes, for dropping $1. He was supporting all week.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off there.
No, I was just saying he was supporting all week with a lot of money, so I appreciate that.
He's been chiming in and tweeting out the show.
And tweeting my Twitter.
Real badass. Alexa Bliss, you know, obviously she went from, you know, persona non grata, don't touch, do not use, to going to be #1 contender. And Wrestling Observer was talking about, they said that there's been 3 concussions with her, and those weren't the first 3 this year alone. You know, so the 3 that she's gotten this year aren't her 3 concussions ever. Like, she's gotten 3 on top of the others that she's gotten previously. So the thing that bothers me, the reason this bothers me, is that WWE does their concussion and injury protocol. You're either cleared or you're not cleared.
You want to see my dick? I'll take my dick out right now. I'm Sean G. Entertainment. And you want to see my dick?
Nope.
You want to see it?
Put it away.
Do you want to see my
CM Punk, he's coming back. He's coming back. I swear to God.
Where is Brendan?
He's only 20 minutes away from me, guys. Any hitmen out there? I'll go get him. I'm just kidding. Dick has herpes.
Check out my dick. It says boss fucker.
Boss fucker dick. I'm from Fall River, Massachusetts. Where we read read the kids. Drag
Did
queens.
anyone see the gif of Nia Jax spraying champagne all over Ronda Rousey? If not, look it up now please. It looks like a Brazzers Bukake. Jesus Christ, it looked like she enjoyed it. On another note, fuck Friday, I rather see the Saudi bombs play soccer.
Oh, wow, Dick has herpes. Dick has herpes, thank you for the $13. It sounds like, she
from
did
the
enjoy
WWE
it.
24 episode, and Nia Jax goes to like spray her, and she ends up just going a little wild.
That's nasty.
You like steroids, cause I like steroids.
Allegedly.
I got steroids, you got steroids.
Allegedly.
I put the steroids in my veins, put the steroids in my pain, put the steroids in my brain, then I fucking go insane. Jinder Mahal, Jinder Mahal. I put the needle in my balls, needle in my balls. Jinder Mahal, Jinder Mahal. I'm big as a motherfucking goddamn garbage truck.
Joe, I've been here for almost 4 years and there's only one person I can think of that would do this. The man name is Tyler Black. Tyler, I'm calling you out, you lazy slob jabber the fuck. You are a fat, small dick, no pussy getting, small-lipped, gay bitch boy.
Oh my god, Pussy Lips McGee.
Damn, spitting fire.
Dude, I don't even think that fucking he's around at all anymore. I don't think he watches. I don't think I'm concerned about his fucking kid and his family that he was raising, but whatever. I mean, I don't think he's around here at all anymore.
Yeah, he's been non-existent for quite some time.
Yeah, I've never heard word from him.
Not even a peep.
The old 1999 Jinder Mahal donation. It's been a while since I've heard that one, so thank you for that. Let me. Should I play another one?
Keep them coming.
All right, keep them coming.
Shit bomb.
There we go. JD.
Joe, I am tired of lying to the WWE universe.
Okay.
I faggot Joe. I faggot all over myself when
Oh.
Braun Strowman roars, and when Ms. Awesome's all over himself. I faggot in my room, Joe. Thinking of Dana Brooks' cock, Joe. Do you think?
I like how you made faggot into a verb.
I faggot all over my room. I
He's
faggot Joe.
He's been doing that all week, but oh no, it's my fault again. Oh my god. Thank you, my friend. I guess.
Instead of thug life, you tattooed faggot life.
Give it a hell yeah!
Oh, it's June
Hey
too.
Joe. I think Coop just wants a fat juicy JC load on his face.
Oh.
At least then people might laugh at him.
He needs to get rid of the hostage first.
Yeah. Leroy X. Thank you, Leroy. Yeah, I don't understand what his problem is. I had no problem with him at all. I feel like he's another one of these people that's just like making up shit, like pretending that he got attacked. You know, because there was no attack on him. And there still isn't. All there are is me reacting to his video.
I heard Undertaker will beat Goldberg, only to be attacked by Bray Wyatt after to set up SummerSlam match. Orton beats Triple H to look strong going into SummerSlam versus Roman.
That all just made my head want to explode. Alexa, sweet ass.
There's a lot to unpack there. We'll get into that when we do the predictions quickly, but
yeah, we'll think about that one, Alexa.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
I didn't know it said protect on her lip. I hadn't even seen it yet. That's
it does?
Interesting tattoo.
100
Whoa!
Shit! Donation time, motherfuck boy!
Holy shit!
Hell yeah!
Now it's a fucking party! Leo, wake up!
Hey, we're moving up to that monetize this money here. Shit.
Yeah.
You really deserve it.
Wow.
Woof.
From
Monday was
Man
a party
in
too.
Black. Man
Son of a
in
bitch.
Black. I don't even know who that is. Man in Black.
Man in Black.
Man in Black. Holy shit, dude. Thank you very much for that. That was insane. On a fucking out of nowhere. I don't know. That was wow,
That
man.
was super fucking sexy.
I am gonna hump Jake and Connor later.
Bro job.
God damn it. Wow.
Three-way around the world. All right.
Are you ready for it? Let's do it.
I'm ready, baby.
Like
Half the fun is not being ready for it.
Oh,
Surprise
that's what you
sex.
like? Now that I know that's what you like. Well, now it's really going to get weird this
I already
week.
told Connor doesn't believe in rape, just surprise sex. So
I'll give him some. Oh, all right. That was derailed
Man
my
in
whole
Black,
thing of thought.
Fucking
damn.
That was nuts.
Huge bomb there.
All right, let me put these on hold for a minute. Man in Black,
Bring
thank
up
you for
Saudi
the
and he
100.
drops a huge bomb. Damn.
Yeah, what is this like? I just got my own Saudi deal. Man in Black, thank you for the $100. Holy shit. And now we're being terrible for that too. Like, oh
Yeah, we're just piling
piling
it
up.
That's it. It fucking,
Yep.
Great minds think alike.
It's all right. We can,
so I was
play
saying
that with the
before,
chainsaw.
you can't pass up the chainsaw.
No.
It's funny because if they want you in a ladder match and you're in concussion protocol, they can't use you. But as soon as you're off of it, you're in a ladder match. You're in a TLC match. And they say it's ridiculous. She's supposedly coming off major injury, but they finally cleared her. But there is no light duty in wrestling. I realize the thing says cleared, but to me, it's not pass or fail. It's like you're cleared. Maybe we should ease you into wrestling. I was surprised that she even did any, type of like stunt work, ring work, or take any bumps. And all she did was drop kick one of the Iconics. I think it was Billy Kay on Monday. And she took the little fall onto her ass, Alexa Bliss did, with the coffee spot. And I was like, oh, wow, I'm surprised she's getting physical. And then they announced her for the match on SmackDown. And I was like, wow, so she is wrestling. This is a big turnaround. Because the week before, she still wasn't cleared as of Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
It's almost like, hey, you have a concussion, so we're going to are you okay? Yeah. Did you pass the protocol? Okay, great. We're going to ease you into this with this fucking scaffold on a cage match. All right.
Pretty much.
Scaffold on a cage
match. Fluorescent light tubes. Don't move.
Yeah, Jesus.
It is a bit concerning. I understand that they can't keep anyone from getting hurt again, and everybody has to get back on the horse eventually. But still, it is jarring for them to go full force. Now she's the number one contender. And
speaking of concussions, I got one from banging my head against the fucking wall because once again, a Raw superstar is now a contender for a SmackDown title. This fucking wild card rule is making me bleed out my nose.
Yeah,
you're making
really
a joke.
is a
Joe
joke.
almost did knock himself unconscious the other day.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was running up my stairs. I hit my head on the top again of the stairs.
Jesus.
He comes back to the show and he just looks so out of it.
It still
He looks
still
all
hurts.
dazed, and I'm like, I hope he's all right.
One thing that I did,
take him off TV.
One thing that I've never done that I did was I jammed it so hard that it went into my neck, my shoulders went into my head went into my shoulders, and I have shoulder pain right now, and my head is sore still. So it's like it was horrific. Again,
that's fucking.
I either need to cut that area, like a hole in that area, or put a fucking giant pad on it.
Get a road flare around the top of it. Just
make it the shape of your head.
Or wear a helmet going up the stairs.
Yeah, like in a fucking cartoon.
Because I swear to God, because I get so ADD that I just start running and stuff. And what's gonna happen is one day there's gonna be nobody home, and I'm gonna be like, I gotta go piss in the middle of a podcast. I'll be right back, Dave Rose or Jake or whoever. I'll be right back. Oh, and I'll go to run upstairs, and you'll hear, and I'll just fall over, and I'll be knocked out.
Joe's been gone for a long time.
Yeah, where'd he go?
That's one hell of a piss.
Well, we can't end the stream. Not like it's going to stop people from donating. So let's just keep it rolling.
Let's just keep it going.
Yeah,
you see the paramedics in the background walking in the room.
Somehow make $1,000 in donations.
Right, and I'm dead. No, if I was alive, that'd be even funnier to wake up and be like, Joe, you didn't.
The cops come in. Hey, you've been out for like 3 days. What the hell happened? You just hear super chat party.
It's still going off. Oh, that was like that monetized that morning at like 11 a.m.
When you shut off the show. Well, you didn't shut off.
Jesus.
You didn't shut down the stream, but you went black. And you're like black
I
screen.
left the
and
stream
everybody
on.
went nuts.
There was $500 in donations while I was sleeping.
Yeah, people went nuts for it.
I left it on. It was amazing. I read them all the next day. I was reading through them all. And I'm like, what the fuck happened last night? It was crazy.
All you did was pass out.
Yeah, people. I mean, listen. Obviously, if you can support the show, I mean, sure. So I left it on. I said, fine, I'll leave it on, and it was just fucking. I thought maybe I'd wake up and be like, hey, we got an extra like $80 or $100 or something because people were dropping fives a lot. But then to wake up and see like an extra $600 there, it was like, what the hell? It was.
Speaking of craziness, did you see how they just dropped the third hour change on Raw altogether already? They did it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, they were like, oh, it's the new Attitude Era, and now the third hour is the same.
Gritty third hour where we dim the lights, make everything black and white.
We said this.
It's over.
We said it. We were like, how long is this going to last? Bet you it's not there in a week. We said it.
We did, and I did bring it up briefly on the Raw review on Monday. I'm like, that was quick. But
it was all gone. So much Mick Foley for the third hour and the dark lights, and it's going to get gritty. It's literally the same exact show it's been. It's never changed. They said it was going to... See, this is the thing that they've been doing wrong. We've said this. They make promises, these weird promises, and then they don't deliver on them, and then they also become convoluted with like, oh, this is the shake-up night, except it's going to be a shake-up for another 4 weeks still. And, oh, this is the wild card rule, 3 people. Oh, no, now it's 4 people. And, oh, we have a brand split with this competition. Oh, actually, no, because wild card rule. Like, they are all the fuck over shit. Like, they don't know what they're doing. It's a mess.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
And speaking of which, we had said before, they just don't have the stars. They don't have the talent to drive things like they used to. And promoting Elbow Grease, his Read Aloud picture book, John Cena was at BookCon 2019. That must be a fucking party. And while at BookCon, he went ahead and he was asked who the next John Cena would be. And he said that he doesn't think there will ever be another him. And he doesn't mean it in a negative sense, but he said that in his mind, you're going to have like a Super Friend scenario, which is, he said, which is like people who are essentially fighting for equal share of popularity. I think the band essentially will have 10 lead singers and of every different race,
That's what we have now.
Color, sex. Yeah, and I think he's absolutely right. I don't think we ever will. We've said it before, but this just backs up our opinions and theories. We said that at one point in time, Vince also mentioned he didn't want to have another John Cena or anyone that could be bigger than the WWE. Mm-hmm. And this just aligns with, our opinions and theories as well. And that's also concerning because if we don't have that top tier or top level talent and we have all of these micro, big stars, then we're never going to have the necessary things that we need to drive up ratings. So
that's crazy, man. And we've said that. And every time you say that, it terrifies me.
Like, it is so concerning. But.
That is...
They need a swift kick in the ass in some way, shape, or form, because if it's going to keep going this way with all... It's like, it's fine if it's one thing here and there, but like all this shit piling up, you know what I mean? Like, oh, creative... And we can sit here and like poke, at this, that, and the other, but like, Jesus Christ. Like all these different things from the company side, like just building up. Yeah. They're not going to go under, but like they're going to go downhill quick if they haven't already.
Yeah, because they have a bunch of talent that comes up with these great ideas, like Bray Wyatt tweeting R-Truth saying, "Hey, buddy, if you ever need a place to lay low for a bit, you're always welcome at the Firefly Funhouse." Think about that. He brings in the 24/7 title with him. They could do something quick on YouTube about that. That'd be great. There's so many possibilities. They have enough homegrown talent and things a necessity at this point in time. It's just a matter of capitalizing on it. Sadly, I truly believe what we said the other day, Joe. I don't know if you heard, Connor, but after listening to the Moxley podcast, the ones with Wade Keller as well as Jericho's, it really, he said that, Vince is a genius, but he would not always agree to, he'd go with what Vince said and he would feel like Vince is wrong, but he's like, well, Vince is a genius though, so maybe he does know better. And then Dean would go out, do the angle, it wouldn't work, and he'd say, damn it, I should have, fought harder or gone against the grain more. And realistically, I think Vince is a genius, but the world just moved by him. Honestly, that's truly how I feel at this point in time. He is so stuck at a certain point in time, and everything else advanced while he stayed pretty much in a singular place, that he's not with it enough with the audience to really adjust and make things decent again.
I brought that up over the weekend where I said, like, with him going in there and like, with John's idea of like, oh, maybe he is a genius. It's hard to like disprove a little bit of it because on one hand, you look at his track record and his track record is pretty decent with him, transitioning out of the 80s, going into the new generation, going into the Attitude Era, going into Ruthless Aggression. I mean, and there's bumps along the way, obviously, not everything's fucking perfect. But at the same time, his track record for the most part from a business side is pretty strong. So it's hard to like, when you go in there and Vince is like, trust me. And every once in a while, there are small things that he'll get right, like he'll nail. But it's really disheartening to hear all that shit.
On the phone is 775. Hello.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
What's going on, man?
How's it going?
What up?
So I was hearing you guys talk about, like Raw and everything, like how it's just shit. I wanted to call in and give my 2 cents. I I don't think it's ever going to change for the better, like getting grittier or going back to any kind of thing, because it's public. Whereas like New Japan and soon to be AEW, and you can even put NXT in that category because they're on the network. They can do so much more without getting public backlash. You know, look at when Bray Wyatt's Funhouse first started. They wanted to cancel that shit. The networks wanted them to cancel that. So that's a big thing. Why?
I mean, that was rumored. There was no definite to that. That was never proven to be 100% fact.
Yeah,
I get your point. But I mean, WWE, even things on the network are still bound by.
NXT is always fucking amazing.
Yeah, but that's the point, though. That's the thing. Different. It's still bound by, you know,
money
not
talks.
so much network sponsors, but it's bound by you know, their board of directors and whatnot. So they have to have the same ideals and guidelines. It's just two different people running two different things. We heard straight from, you know, Moxley himself saying that Vince has nothing to do with NXT. He's not even there. He doesn't really watch NXT. He'll tune into the takeovers or show up every now and again, but for the most part, he's extremely hands-off, and that's why it's working so well. They're two different ideals, you know, fighting against each other.
I wonder if he watched NXT 25 since it was like 30 minutes away.
He did not.
He was not in attendance. I heard that.
A lot of stuff was going around that Bliss was out because she got adjustments done to the rack.
That happened a while ago where she had cosmetic surgery done, but that was almost a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she posted pictures of her in a bathing suit online to kind of like wink and nod, agree with it.
Did you, Joe, did you watch the Moxley match, or did you just catch like some highlights or anything?
I saw
where he won the United.
Oh, so I saw the Moxley match. I saw it was funny watching him maneuver a tiny Japan table.
Yeah, that was amusing.
No, yeah, I
it didn't break, and then he just suplexed him through it. That was pretty great.
I love that. He was like, "All right, you slid off it. All right, well now suplex," and his leg just smashed it.
Will Ospreay ended up winning the whole thing, the Super Juniors, so that was pretty sick. I'm glad he's having success over there. And then we got the Minion on Saturday. I think Jericho's going to win the title and hold it until Wrestle Kingdom, and Ibushi's going to take that shit.
I mean, I think
that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, because
it's Ibushi's time, man.
Yeah, and I think so too. Only because also I think he's going to do less with New Japan now. So use him here to make sure you once and for all put over Ibushi.
I think Tony Khan might be smart because he said that a lot of the contracts. A lot of the contracts are still kind of freelance, so there's still like some opportunities to do, New Japan and stuff like that. And I guarantee you, like maybe not immediately when the TV starts, which I think is in the fall, but like not too long afterwards, like maybe by Wrestle Kingdom, you probably won't see them at New Japan either as frequently or at all. And it's just a smart.
They were kind of making light of that. That's one of the things I brought to light before, Connor. I was saying how this is one of the biggest assets they have at this point in time, being able to delve into other markets and bring attention back to AEW. And I do know that when they were talking about the way some of the contracts were signed, like their one friend, I can't remember his name now, it'll come to me eventually, that they gave the contract to after all the years of him being away from wrestling. He went ahead and, the way his deal was signed is that basically when they get to TV, they're pretty much strictly, only under AEW, extreme circumstances, they're under AEW only.
And there's there's AEW and New Japan both have pay-per-views on the 31st. And it's rumored Moxley and Omega, but there's no Jericho. So I think Jericho will be in Japan for that as well at the Royal Quest.
Yeah, that might happen.
We'll see, man. And then when NXT UK is the same night, that's going to be a fucking good
my
weekend.
God. They're all the same night?
NXT UK TakeOver? Yeah, dude.
All three of those?
The New Japan show, All Out, and NXT UK was in Cardiff.
Whoa.
Cardiff, I think, is TakeOver, is all the same night.
Oh, my God.
But NXT UK is on the network, so you can go back and watch that.
No, I mean, I'll probably watch All Out because that's so rare, and I'll have to watch the other two. Oh, my God, dude, no.
Dude, New Japan. Yeah. I think New Japan will steal the weekend. I mean, AEW has the most hype.
So
I don't know. New Japan's gonna slay.
I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know if you heard about the whole thing about like WWE having like what is it like a plant or like a secret person like trying to keep track of the ticket sales for New Japan. Mm-hmm. Did you hear about this, guys, at all?
No, I didn't. No.
So supposedly there was a mole who was from WWE who was trying to keep track of the New Japan show ticket rates, because the New Japan show on August 31st, the same night as UK TakeOver, is in the UK because it's called Royal Quest. And they're like, oh, it's low ticket sales, so we'll do this. We'll swoop in and take it and mark it up. But the problem is that they only recorded ticket sales from one source, where the majority of their ticket sales came from another source. So it was like almost 3 or 4 times more tickets from that other source. So they really kind of shot themselves in the foot. So they're like, oh, they only sold 100 tickets when actually they sold closer to I think 1,000.
Wow.
So they're like, fuck.
That's crazy. I wonder how many people. I wonder if they'll all sell out. But I mean, maybe not.
So there's two shows, one from WWE UK and one from New Japan, taking place in the same. One's at the New Japan one's in London, the other one's in Cardiff for UK or NXT. It's like, fuck.
Wow, that's a lot of shit going on over there.
And All Out at the same time.
And WWE didn't even sell out of their Raw and SmackDown shows in the UK.
Nope.
So, I mean, you could be looking at a half full or 80% full arena maybe. And that's different. If that happens to NXT, wow, that would be surprising. Let me play a couple the rest of the donations here and see what people are going to say to us.
Super Chat Party.
You sold out with the $1.99.
Ambrose used the wild card rule.
I used the international wild card rule.
Seriously.
He used the wild country rule. He went to a different country. It's pretty good. Thank you for you sold out. Yeah, I'm just going to let them play, man. There's a lot of people chiming in about stuff and donations, and so I'm going to leave it open. You guys pay the bills. You guys be the commercial break. It's better than a real commercial break.
Cameron Mitchell let us know that Scott Hall is hosting a KY wrestling match at a strip club in, I think it's Virginia this weekend, or West Virginia.
Whoa.
And it is the Taboo Gentlemen's Club versus Vixen's Gentlemen Club in a KY wrestling match, and he is the special guest referee.
Oh, my God, dude. What is this, old school? Remember that?
So, yeah. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy.
Blue.
Super Chat.
That's fucking hilarious. Epic, thank you for the 99 cents, Epic. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Everything goes a long way. I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams in the day coming up, too. And like I said, the Roast of Wrestlers coming up, too. That's going to be new, and that'll be in the daytime. That'll be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll even get some of the wrestlers watching, like, what the fuck are they going to say about me? It'll be a lot of fun. It's a good idea. It'll be fun. It's going to be coming up this week. And I don't know who we're going to roast first or talk about first.
I can't wait. Also, fun thing is that, already WrestleMania 36 plans and feuds and things that they want to happen. Well, they want to do the same feud that they had this year, next year, just without Ronda Rousey. They want to have Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair go at it again.
Yeah.
Why?
They view it as the next rivalry akin to Michaels and Brett or John Cena and Edge or Austin and McMahon,
Super Chat Party.
Jesus Christ. Epic, thank you for another $1, Epic. Love you.
I mean, maybe if they split them up for a year, okay.
Or
you know what I mean? Like they keep them away from each other for a while, okay.
Yeah.
But they have to do something like a 2 out of 3 falls, like some decent stip.
You want to rematch with me, Charlotte? You want to rematch me, Charlotte?
Cage Side Seats were the first one to bring it up, and then they said the WrestleMania 36 plans were nixed because now they want to do this match sooner.
Oh, it's SummerSlam or something?
Yeah, but now they're even talking about making it a triple threat with Lacey Evans.
Oh, my God. I don't care.
I want to just
make Lacey Evans have Becky Lynch for a little while or something. I mean,
there's no reason Charlotte needs to be involved in that, and she's on both shows, and they're just reusing the same few, women wrestlers on both brands.
I whooped
Stone Cold.
Claus's ass.
My God, King! The roof blew off this building! It's Stone Cold Santa Claus! Oh my God, Santa Claus! King Santa Claus is dead! Santa Claus is fucking dead!
Oh well, yeah.
Shout out to Races at Arsehole, Badman 666, Bry Guy, Mike Littrus, Spaz Phoenix, Brian Austin, Cody SJW Rhodes, It's the Costanza, Nick Ross, and Tiffany Rodriguez. MTV hates white men. Where's my Obama phone?
Oh my God. MTV hates white people is the tweet that got me banned for life. John Montgomery. I love you, buddy. Thank you, bro. You psychopath. Telling Leah that I want a piece of her. John Montgomery, thank you for the donation, man. I'm going to let some more of these play.
Yeah, Mickey James confirms that her injury will need surgery. She was facing Carmella in a match over the weekend. It had to be ended early.
Shout out to everyone that told us about that, by the way. We had people reporting that for us who were there, so thank you.
Yeah, they did let us know over the weekend.
I never made a video either, and it was real.
Yeah, we weren't sure, but she had a knee issue that officials helped her limp off after the match, and come to find out that she damaged her ACL, and it requires surgery. So she just told everybody on Instagram Live she doesn't know how long she's going to be out, but she's going to be gone a while, she said. So.
Damn.
That sucks.
Linda, please murder Vince in the kitchen.
Jesus.
Daniel Bryan's hemp belt is the one donating that.
A damn belt.
That hemp belt from hell. Thank you, Daniel Bryan's hemp belt. Appreciate that. We could always use a little more hemp. That was fun, man. I wish that had been able to go on longer, but
yeah,
I was supposed to
the
do the tag team titles with it.
Yeah,
remember?
Why didn't they do that? Yeah.
Well, if you knew Bryan was going to keep the belt till Mania, why not have him do it like the next month? You know, it was kind of like literally like the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and you figure we haven't seen them since Money in the Bank, anyways, when they lost. So
fuck it, I'm buying a replica of the hemp belt.
Yeah, that's still out there, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
See, I don't like that it's like it's the same price as the normal belt.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah,
you make
Connor,
that
it was so funny that night too. People were buying the some of the belts, the replica belts.
Whoa!
Holy shit!
Oh, he's here. The man that takes up 70 minutes on Raw and Smack. Oh my God! It's $120. Holy shit!
Y'all do such a great job. The haters going to hate. I've been here 6 years and it always happens around the same time every year. Joe J. Connor, good work.
Oh
Look
man!
at the delayed reaction, and Joe realized like, here's the guy who takes up. Holy shit! It's $100.
I thought it was
just a Shane McMahon.
I thought it was the $13 Shane McMahon donation. So I was like, yeah, here we go. Here comes Shane, and then fucking to see $120 on the screen. Holy shit! And that is from Nate from VA. Which holy fuck, Nate! Thank you, man. And yes, Nate. Fuck, man, you've been here so long, Nate. It's fucking crazy, man. Thank you for that. Holy shit, dude.
Damn,
Nate
man.
from VA, man. Nate has been supporting this channel and been watching for, he's right, 6 years. I can't believe how long it's been that I've been on here, man. And you're right, every year it happens around the same time that this shit happens to me. Every year and a half it happens, I feel like, around this time. Last year it was the same time. It was Mania week. Nate, thank you, Nate. Oh, it's a super chat, too. There's Nate looking badass with his shades on in the car.
God damn.
What up, Nate?
But yeah, that was really funny. Just like seeing or hearing your delayed reaction, like, oh, here comes like, holy shit, $120.
Yeah, dude, that was like 100% authentic because I was looking down, I was like looking up, like I wanted to see the Shane doing the thing.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say too, like if someone else dropped another 100, I was gonna read off, one of my hit list jokes here on Joe, but it happened, so I think I have to do it. I said, I'll give one of my crappy ones first. I said, Joe's so immature, he only eats pussy with the crust off.
Oh
God!
Gotta cut that crust off. So.
Oh, speaking of crust on something, and Nate, again, man, I love you, man. Thank you for that. That was very nice of you. It's a lot of money. That's a big drop. Thank you, Nate from VA. On top of that, though, well, Devious the King, thank you for subbing, but also Justin Bailey sent me this.
Oh.
I want you to eat through the center of my diaper so one of my poopers falls out in your mouth.
Oh my God, the timing of this.
What timing?
Crazy. Oh, wow. Have you ever
I just want you to eat one of my nuggets.
I did it, Joe. And feels it so damn good, like sleeping naked, or smoking crack with Pele, or eating a lightly toasted ham, cheese and mayonnaise sandwich. I am the most evil, dedicated, educated, terrific, prolific, the trash, the brash. Wait, no, it's not me.
I did it, James Worley. Thank you for the $22. I did it, James Worley. Yeah, I thought Juice Robinson and honestly Jon Moxley, I loved their match. They had more of like a WWE hardcore type of match in a way. It really, and I thought it was great.
It was more of like a street fight feeling.
And I enjoyed it. I was like, why can't they do that in WWE? Because it's so good. It was a different pace for New Japan. But I do recommend it. It is free out there. If you can definitely get the New Japan app and all that stuff. But people have leaked the match out, and I enjoyed it, man. Juice was bleeding from his head. Speaking of
his
Juice,
eye looked a little.
Oh, well, they were going hard way with punches.
Yeah,
I don't know if you watch it.
Oh, it was clear as day that they were really connecting.
Yeah. He was like, dude, open me up with the hard way. Like, that was totally what they planned. He did it when they were on the table outside. He was already bleeding then, but they were on the table outside in front of the fans, and Moxley just kind of a couple of those type of deals, like rolling the knuckles so you can rip the skin. It was very, very blatant to me, like, oh, wow, they were going there. I don't think they may have not gotten the blood they wanted, but they got good blood. It was good enough. It was
good enough. It wasn't the full-on desired result, but it was definitely, impactful.
Right. Yeah.
Even that first suicide dive that Moxley does to the outside, he just made it up and over the barricade there, and I was like, oh, here we go. He's gonna kill himself right off the bat.
Kevin, help. Kevin
Owens?
No, the announcer, the commentator.
Kelly.
Kevin Kelly did the Michael Cole and actually irritated me right off the beginning. He went, and Dean Jesus, now I fucked up. Oh God, fucking
I was doing that all fucking weekend. Oh.
Kevin Kelly, he went, Jon Moxley's gonna fly, and I went, oh no.
Yeah, not one of these.
Oh no, like that's what Michael Cole would say. Am I watching Raw right now? And then after that, it went away, and that didn't happen again. But when he did that, I went, oh no. Like, I'm sick of Gonna Fly, Fired Up, and then there's one other one. I can't stand Fired Up anymore and Gonna Fly. That is just said so much by Michael Cole on Raw that when someone around me goes, oh, I'm thinking I'm gonna fly, I immediately go, oh, and then they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I think I'm gonna fly.
And then like, oh my God. And then my buddy was like, dude, I got Stanley Cup tickets for the Bruins, dude. I'm fired up. And I go, and they're like, dude, what's wrong with you? What's happening to you? Like, I'm like, and I'm like, do you watch Raw? Because like, and they're like, no. And I'm like, well, that's why. You should never fucking say that around me again, you pieces of shit.
So if we talk about going to WrestleMania 36, they're like, hey, how are you going to get there? I think I'm going to fly.
Sorry.
Super Chat Party.
Sup, Joe J. Connor. Bruce Blitz, kiss my diarrhea.
Clifton Brown, thanks.
My diarrhea.
My diarrhea. Kiss my diarrhea. I remember when I made it's me, Jake Roberts. I remember when I made a hooker kiss my diarrhea. My diarrhea. My diarrhea. Oh, and Finn Balor's gonna fly. I look like the fucking guy from the Resident Evil Nemesis 3 or whatever. All right. Clifton Brown, thank you for the 316. Someone said Joe does.
God.
Right. I'll be okay. I'm going to go watch that Moxley match again, man. I might even have some fun with it. But thank you for the donations. Holy shit, guys, tonight.
Yeah, all in all, it was about 37 minutes with entrances. And
yeah.
Fuck the revival.
Fuck the revival. Darren.
It did not feel that long.
Darren from Wales, thank you. Yeah, it is amazing that match is that fucking long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they rang the 20-minute bell at one point, and I'm like, it's really been 20? What? You know. Mm-hmm. Then when they did the 20 count on the outside, it never occurs to me because the rules are slightly different that you can lose the title with the the count out to the outside.
Right.
Obviously, WWE doesn't allow that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, that sucks. He won't get the belt. And then they're like, oh yeah, count to the outside. He'll be the new champion. I'm like, oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah, I knew that.
Super Chat
I just forgot.
That's crazy.
Finally, Arushin Chu has someone that will actually call him daddy. Ha ha ha. Speaking of roasted, ha ha debba 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 debba.
Who is that? Is that Drew? Gatekeeper Drew from the Derail crew. Thank you, Gatekeeper Drew. I love you, man. I hope you don't turn on me like Coop did for no reason. No, I'm just kidding.
Not a chance in the world.
No, Drew would never do that. Drew lets me take fucking fight with him, and he still is happy. He's actually going to come over to my house next week. He's going to be right up the street from me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Drew's going to come hang out.
I had no idea.
We should get Connor out here and do like a podcast. Connor, want to drive up to Foxborough?
I'm literally talking to him right now. I had no idea.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
All right. Well, Drew,
coming
we'll
on down.
Yeah, if you can get out here. If not, whatever. You can always do it. But hey, we'll get 3 man over here.
About to get it, man. Here we go. About to
On
get
a
it,
sex
man.
cast.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh,
I'll make burgers and shit.
Do you hear about Drew's sex life? Oh, wait, his sex life is poking holes in cheese.
Oh.
What?
Debba, debba, debba.
What about my sex life?
Arushin Chu, you don't understand how good that feels, dude. All right? Oh, no, not
you haven't
no.
lived until
Not you, Drew McIntyre. It's Drew.
Oh, okay.
Gatekeeper Drew McIntyre. Come on.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't sure. I mean, man, you haven't lived until you fucked a Cheese Whiz can. Seriously.
McIntyre's so vain that any Drew is officially referred to as...
Especially when you do it on the airplane, you hit cabin pressure. Holy shit.
Wow, that is... There's only a few people that know that trick.
Yes, it's. I mean, once you get the cap off, there's no rules anymore.
They got that little rubber stopper from the bottom.
I'd like to see the 24-hour spelt fight on Bruins ice. Then our Bruins will score and win. They got a win. Saw bright bun. WS gory as fuck. Love it.
Alabama. What up, Alabama? Let's hope the Bruins can get it done tomorrow and go up 3-2. Otherwise, I'm going to have a heart attack. I've really enjoyed the series. I like it. It's a little nasty here or there. It's also really good. Teams are even. Very happy with the Stanley Cup so far. And I'll tell you what, if the Bruins win and we get a Patriots, Red Sox, Bruins championships in a row, I'm going to jerk off all over my Tom Brady jersey. All right? I'm jerking off on the Brady jersey. Pro V's girl, thanks for subbing, you whore. Anyway, let's continue with more of what you guys have to say about wrestling. And we're wrapping it up in a minute. I may stay on to play some video games, but Connor and Jake will take off here so they can function in their day tomorrow. Because luckily I have lovely Leah here to watch the kids in the morning and take them to school and get stuff ready, so I can be a loser and stay up late. And then do stuff.
A loser. That's the epitome of success, baby.
No, I know. It's just I don't know. I feel, and by the way, we did reach 800 viewers tonight, which is not bad.
Yeah,
man.
we did.
That's
not
really
bad. That's fantastic for this channel.
Oh yeah.
To have to go to this channel.
Usually people tune in and see me here, and they're like, "Oh Jesus,"
It's the power of Joe and JD, Jake DeMarco.
It's Connor.
Well,
they want the
right.
They love this crew, man. On Wednesdays, I love this crew. I love the three of us. It's really the best. And Jake has really become a main player on this channel. It's like when Jake started, it was a whole different thing, and now Jake is more revered than me in many ways. It's really fucking.
He's the
cool.
champ.
Yeah, he's the fucking monetized this champion. Hey, and if he's okay on Friday, he's going to defend that. He's going to be here to defend that belt.
To defend the title and
shit,
keep my namesake.
Yeah, this Friday
away
night
from all those briefcase having motherfuckers.
Unbelievable, dude! Like this is going to be monetize this on Friday night. If you've never watched monetize this before, this Friday night on this very channel, Jake DeMarco puts the monetize this belt on the line, and let me get a shot of it because it's right behind him. There it is. Right. The monetize this championship.
Ready to rock, baby. Ready to defend.
It has changed hands about 20 times.
It still smells like Tommy a little bit, no matter how much pledge you put on that to polish it up real nice. And as you can see, that's my motto. No shit.
Now it just smells like lemon and shame.
That's it.
It smells like a coward when you get it from Tommy.
A lot of KY.
Yeah, we can put it. Well, you'd have that match thing defended in that Scott Hall match.
With lightly.
There you go.
Smells like lemon pledge, shame, and then a little bit of somehow breaded Wendy's chicken nuggets.
Oh, Joe, I came on it. Give it a hell yeah. Oh, he sent me a fart
Vince
today.
Sucking dick all night living in the writer's paradise.
Ed's View, thank you, Ed's View.
Writer's Paradise.
By the way,
I love that. That was so good.
Writer's Paradise is up on Patreon. You guys can download it. Thank you, Ed's View. Listen to this. Tommy sent me this earlier today. This is fucking disgusting. And that's
Hey,
and that's why I'm gonna play it for you guys right now if I can find it.
Oh, you don't have to play anymore. Just that Hay was in.
Yeah.
No, listen to this, right?
So, Dan, what's going on?
Oh no, that's not it. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Joe, I'm back.
He calls me Dan and Joe. He don't know what to call me. It's funny. Oh
God.
With Hamza right.
That is fucking.
Hey, Dan,
that sounds like.
What, Connor? Hey, Dan.
I say, that sounds like you took +3 damage in the ass.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan, how you doing today?
That's like every day. I got a message every day. Hey, Dan. Hey,
he
Dan.
doesn't know.
And he doesn't know whether to call me by my real name or by Joe. He doesn't know. And I get that. That's confusing when you know me in real life, and I'm a little bit different in real life than on the show. So, in real life, it's confusing. You're like, hey, Dan, Joe. Hey, Dan, Joe, Dan. I don't know. And sometimes people say Joe, like, around me, and I'll be like, what? And I'll be like, oh, that's not me. Like, I get really confused. I'm very fucked up now because I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am anymore. But anything you guys want to say about wrestling here before we and everybody, I am staying on. Don't go anywhere. I'm staying on. I'm going on Twitch, and for a little while we're gonna hang out. But for these guys, anything?
Did you want to still go through the predictions really quick?
Yes, I do. Real quick. Let's run through those.
We got the Revival and the Usos on the kickoff show. And what's up, Connor?
Who cares?
I was just gonna say real fast how funny it was they fucking cut off Undertaker on Raw. That's all.
Oh, well, did you see how paranoid they were on SmackDown?
Yeah.
To not go over time, that they had 4 minutes left, and they didn't know what to do at first. So they're like, run down the matches. Run down the matches.
Play the music video TSS made for the song Joe.
Yeah, TSS made a great music video for Writer's Paradise, Ed's View. I'm afraid of playing it because it's got copyright things in it,
Yeah, that beat gets taken down so fast. Anybody that even played the first 2 notes for the Sonic trailer was getting hit.
Joe's already had enough taken down issues lately, so I think the last thing he wants to do is really not stress that. But no, the Undertaker shit, I was dying because in some places it was like a Sopranos thing where it's like, you will rest in... and that was it. It's just fucking cut off. Like, what the?
I hope Minnesota dies of a mongoloid attack. Fuck them. JCS, bitch.
JCS, baby.
I forgot he was on the call. Did we ever say hi to him?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. 313, thanks for the call.
Fucking
he goes, fuck
JCS
this. I'm not waiting
100%.
anymore. I hope Minnesota dies. Like, that's...
I didn't even know we had another caller. I'm sorry.
I didn't know he was on.
To the point, yeah.
My bad, man. I'm
Fucking
sorry. He was waiting for like 30 minutes then.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Oh, shit. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
If I'd known, I would have shut up.
Usually everybody's really good about holding on. If we keep you on for like 10 minutes and you can tell that we forgot, just kind of, make a little noise.
Yeah, be like, am I still on the call?
Cough a little bit.
Yeah, am I still on the call? Just say that and we'll get you on. But anyway, that was funny because it felt like God
that was perfect timing.
It felt like God punished Minnesota or something. It was really weird.
He's got a lot of hell coming his way. He's going to be smited.
I mean, really, like naming that thing "Bye Bye Cronin." I mean, what? You're an idiot.
He made you come out of retirement. It's like John Wick all over again.
Yes.
Instead of killing your puppy, he killed your fucking YouTube channel, and there's hell to pay.
I don't want to have to do this, Like I don't want to have to be this type of person. But he what the fuck am I gonna? I got to do it. You fucking titled your shit that. You can't take that back. Or you could take it down and not do that. But I don't know. Now I think you did it.
Doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Now I think he did it. Now I think like, oh, you're guilty of something for writing. If you're writing that,
he was boasting and bragging. Even if he didn't do it, you're still taking credit for it. Come on.
Yeah.
Now I don't have a dog in this fight about this whole drama shit, but I saw what was going on. It's for that scheduled stream he has for today, technically, right?
Yeah, for later. Yeah.
Because he changed the name. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, it's not Bye Bye Joe now.
Nope, he got rid of it.
Oh well, it doesn't. It doesn't.
No, the stream's still there, but the title.
No. Oh.
And this is the interesting part. The title is he just got rid of the Bye Bye Joe, but before he's even live, it has a total of 1 like and 42 dislikes.
Oh man,
damn,
he's in trouble.
Yep.
I mean, like honestly, dude, there's nothing. And listen, I don't even have a problem with Minnesota like a lot of other people do. I wasn't even sure if he did anything. But based on that title, I'm forced to have no remorse for you. Like what?
Hearing that you're bragging and boasting and
other people are telling me
like Like, even if he didn't have, if he legitimately had nothing to do with what happened,
Right.
it's just horrible timing. Like, he didn't,
But he put this up afterwards. He knew. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's very.
Yeah, but you're saying, like, even if you're trying to be funny,
You're saying
Right.
like maybe he meant like, oh, bye because I'm banned for a year type of thing or whatever. Is he's banned for a year?
Yeah. No matter what, I'm saying worst case scenario. Even if he was all in good intentions on his end, I'm saying if that was the case, it's just no. It's not gonna come across. No.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it was though.
I'm not even attacking him. I mean, that's why, like, Minnesota, I'm not even attacking you because you did it to yourself. Like, the people will take care of you. I don't even need to do anything. I'm not attacking you because I don't need to. The people are already mad. I didn't do it. You did it. It's nothing. I didn't tell people to do anything to you. You just did it to yourself, and I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
anyway.
Somebody else does something like, like Young, he should, I don't care what he says. He said fucked up shit. So, something happens to them, it's their fault at this point. But, everybody else, I don't know. But anyway, also the people listening, if you haven't been on my Patreon, me and Dave Rose did a 1-hour podcast today. I'm bringing back Rage Internet Radio. It's a podcast. And it's just going to be me and then whoever else I get as guests to be on the show. Variety type of style. We can talk about anything, wrestling, the world, life, whatever it is. It's not me and one other person only. It's me and whoever we get that day. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a podcast, so you never know what it's going to be. It's not going to be just me and one person every time. And it's not going to be live or anything like that, so it's only available in full on Patreon, but we'll have excerpts and clips from it going on here on the Corrupted Nation channel. And I'm probably going to have a new name for this channel at some point, like Corrupted something else. I don't like Nation, really, but it's just something I had to separate myself from other Corrupteds that were out there. And blah, blah, blah. That's all I got to say. Anything else wrestling-related from Connor from OKFabe? Check him out on the Fight app, Sundays at 8 p.m. at night. And OKFabe on Twitter, at OKFabe. And YouTube.com/OKFaber, or just YouTube OKFabe, you'll find him.
Yep.
And Jake DeMarco is at Countdown Ended, and we're still going through the Saudi show real quick, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got the Revival and the Usos kicking off the kickoff show. I think that Superkick Party's coming to the Revival, and the Usos will win since they lost on Monday.
Yep.
They're going to trade their wins back.
This is the kickoff show, so it's like I don't care.
Yeah, it's not a...
it's
not really worth too much.
I thought you were pondering intensely, like when we were debating about Triple H Batista finish at Mania, and you were like so fucking torn, about how it was gonna. Yeah,
I'm gonna say I'll say the Usos win, and I'd say probably a lot of the faces are gonna win anyway.
Yeah, usually with the overseas shows, and especially how it worked with both Saudi shows, it seemed to kind of go that way. So
my money's on Ultimate Warrior. Moving on.
Then we have Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin for the WWE Universal title.
Do we think he's still going to Saudi?
Baron Corbin?
Baron Corbin or Seth?
Seth.
Yes.
Okay, because I thought there was something out there what he was like he wasn't going.
No, it said
I'll take my dick out right now. I'm Sean Q Entertainment.
Oh, there he is.
You want to see my dick?
I forgot to pause him. My bad.
Sean,
you want to see my dick?
This is Deftones, and Deftones love Sean.
I'm Sean View. Don't screw with me, or else I'll show you my pee-pee.
Want to see my dick?
Do you want to see my dick?
He showed it to his underage audience.
For educational purposes.
Sorry if you said this on the show earlier, but on Raw Alexa is a face facing the Iconic, but a heel on SmackDown facing Bayley.
Wow.
I want to fucking die. Am I the only one who wants to see Nikki Cross pull out those watermelons she's hiding?
Wow,
but leave it in.
What a great point, Deftones. You know what? I thought this on Tuesday night. You just killed Connor.
That last line, just like the fucking watermelons, I'd leave it in. Fuck, I'm sorry. That was
that's
caught me
great.
off guard. Fucking A.
I noticed it on Tuesday, and I thought, man, this is just all over the place. I don't know what to think about her anymore. But yeah, and again, Nikki Cross playing the character of the the dorky girl that Lexa takes advantage of because we're in a not another teen movie or whatever.
Yeah, the simple-minded, buffoonish type that ends up getting used and abused because she's gullible.
Yeah, it's so annoying. They've done this now like 5 times with her. It's the same story. The other day she had to crawl in a coffee because she didn't land in it fully, which looked stupid on camera, by the way. Yeah, amazing. I had not thought of that tonight whatsoever. And quite honestly, I think I noticed it on SmackDown, but didn't ever bring it up on the show later on my review. So that is a great find by Deftones. That is an amazing point. What a horrible fucking thing that is.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the donation, man. I'll be playing games all night, too, if people want to hang out and have some fun. But anyway, I'm sorry. Continue, Jake.
Yeah, Seth Rollins, Baron Corbin. I think Seth's going to retain, obviously, here. And, obviously we have Brock looming in the background.
Yep.
But what do you guys think for this match?
Well, okay. Well, let Connor go first. Go ahead, Connor. I know what I think, but go ahead, Connor. I'm curious. Or I'll go.
I think Brock's cashing in. I mean, obviously he fucking announced it, but my guess is...
But who is he cashing in on?
Corbin.
What?
I think Baron Corbin will win.
Yeah.
Wow. My God. That's some good shit. That's some good shit.
Well,
wow.
See, the reason that I was bringing up Seth was because I wouldn't have been surprised if they fucking had a thing where, like,
wow,
Brock won the title without having to cash in. Because I thought they would do this thing, because the whole him beating the shit out of him on Monday before was a little
excessive,
weird.
Yeah,
it was a bit much, and I guess some people in the back were a bit upset by how over he went with some of those chair shots. He was pissed at one of the things that Seth Rollins said about like calling him lazy, even though it was a scripted promo. Brock was still taking offense to it. That's why he beat him with that chair a few times, causing him to get cut open.
I mean, I get it, but like it makes sense. But I don't know. It felt like a little. There's something weird about it. I don't know why. I just felt very off about it. So it makes me think like either Corbin's gonna win the damn thing. Yeah, that's it.
See, I feel like it's a huge misdirect.
Weird.
I feel like it's such a misdirect, and he's so focused on Seth to get in Seth's head, but really he's going to cash in on Kofi.
And before, so like Seth's match is going to be later on in the night, and they're going to be like, is he going to cash in? Seth Rollins in the back waiting for his match tonight in the main event or whatever against Corbin, and you're going to be like, oh God, that's going to be crazy when he cashes in. And instead, he's going to cash in on Kofi out of nowhere and become the WWE World Champion. And now that sets him up for Fox's SmackDown. He gets the run with the belt to get the hype going in. And the swerve came that, you can't believe, like, because you thought he was coming after Seth for sure.
Yeah, and how do you get the most sympathy possible? You take the belt away from Kofi, not Seth.
Yeah.
Because Brock, if he beats up Seth, people still might cheer him. But if he beats up Kofi, then he's really
I don't think anyone's cheering him. No matter what.
I saw someone say something along the lines of like Seth not making it, so they put Brock in the Universal Championship match, and it's Brock versus Corbin to win the vacated title, and he fucking cashes in on Kofi, wins fucking both belts.
Well,
that'd be crazy. But
yeah, I mean, I thought exactly that too. Someone else said that too the other night, but we thought, hey, maybe he's going to cash in and win both belts somehow. But for that to happen,
Brock attacks, Seth, and then Corbin wins the title. And then he, so there is a title change there, and that gives Seth somebody to chase. He'll chase after Baron Corbin.
Oh my God! But see,
and then he cashes in on Kofi.
But you got to remember that they're not going to really make titles change hands in Saudi Arabia. Like almost like for all those. I mean, really, seriously, like they're not going to change titles over there as much. Like if they don't want to. They may do one. If they do one, I'll be even amazed because they never changed hands with anything else really, except for what did they change ever?
I don't think they did.
Yeah, see, nothing's changed out there because it's like...
I'm trying to think.
I could be wrong. If it is, it's probably either a mid-card or a tag.
I'm dead serious. Like, they don't like to have the title change hands out there because it's so early morning and stuff like that.
I get you. I get you, but I think if they did that, it makes to the excuse of, hey, you should tune into these shows because you don't know what the fuck's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I know I agree with that.
It's like the house show mentality. Like, when they do a fucking title change of the house show, like a mid-card title, or someone's like, oh, fuck, you need to go to all these house shows because you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. It's like, remember a while back The Rock showed up at like a random house show in Mass?
Yeah. I remember that. That was
it's
sick.
that mentality. If anything could fucking happen.
But
I was thinking Brock did, but it was Brock and Braun at Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
And that's when the belt was vacated because Roman was out with the the illness.
You want to know what I think's going to happen? I think he's going to come out and tease everybody again and then not cash in anything again. He's going to come out and tease everything and then not cash in again.
And then he's going to have his head cut off.
No, yeah, and then no, then Brock is going to do this for like months. I really believe it. I swear to God to you. Like I don't.
Which, I mean, it's a great dick thing to get heat.
Right. I mean, I don't like it, but it's like, yeah, it's
just so boring.
I know, but I can't believe he's really going to cash in out there. You know,
they could want to make it monumental. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I can see both ways. I feel like he's going to cash in on Kofi. I'm probably wrong, but
I'm still thinking he's going to cash in on Kofi on the SmackDown debut of Fox, or announce it for it.
Mm-hmm. I'd believe that more, and I definitely believe Kofi over Seth tomorrow or Friday, whatever it is.
But then why beat up Seth, just for a misdirect?
Yep. Just because they want to keep, because the first they tell you, I'm going to cash in this night, then he doesn't. Oh, well, now I'm going to do it that night. Oh, then he doesn't. Now I'm going to do it Friday. Then he won't.
I mean, it does make sense why the fuck Kofi came in there, because like I don't think any of us were even thinking of that until he actually came out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of all this.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. All right. I guess I'll go with that. So in that case,
and
Seth retains barely, and Brock teases it like a cunt.
Well, and they've never changed titles before either. That's the other thing. They don't change titles out there.
Right.
Because they see it, I'm telling you, they really see it as like a non-canon house show.
Because they don't want it to be newsworthy. Like, they want it to be newsworthy in a sense, but not.
That's true, because if they did, it'd be like, oh, where'd this happen?
Saudi Arabia.
Well, they just could say at Super Showdown. They have, I mean, Triple H said Jeddah, but they didn't say Saudi Arabia. They just kept saying Jeddah over and over.
Yeah, that's...
So,
all right. So yeah, Seth to retain then.
We have Lars Sullivan against the Lucha House Party. I mean, obviously, Lars.
What a
How did
joke.
you feel about Lars's promo?
Do you feel like? Don't you feel like they're almost setting up him to lose? Like they're like, because they've been saying like, oh, good luck to them. They're never gonna be able to do this.
It feels that way, but how could they have him lose? Would they really do that? I mean, yeah, they would.
Maybe,
but
if they feel like, you know what, this guy's not gonna work out anymore. I mean, I mean, seriously, I'm not kidding. Look for that to be a possibility that he could actually fucking lose to Lucha House Party. Because they
soured on him.
Well, that and they've been getting some pushback about, oh, this guy made some racial comments and now he's beating up 3 luchadors. You know, it's kind of, you know, seriously, like that's
no. I'm just laughing at the idea of like, all right, Vince, listen, you know, Lars is in a little bit of trouble. He's been saying, you know, there's a lot of comments from like years ago about racist stuff. What do you want to do with him? Have him take out the entire Lucha House Party. Vince, that's literally the very last thing I would ever fucking suggest. Just do it.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good shit.
It's gonna be good shit.
Give him a pooper scooper.
have him beat them down with a pooper scooper.
It's a mess. That's for sure. What did you think of his promo on SmackDown?
Well, we already talked about it. I thought it was too long, but I
wanted to know. I was curious with Connor.
Oh yeah, Connor.
What do you kind of split?
I liked it. It was just too long. But go ahead, Connor. Yeah.
It was all right, but I don't know. It felt a little like really robotic and forced. I mean, it wasn't bad, but like.
But see, he was given a script and he read the whole thing. That's the thing. I said, wow, he had no mess ups.
Nailed the script, yeah.
But I don't like what he said. But it's like, again, it's not his fault. He delivered it well. I thought.
No. It wasn't. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't my cup of tea either.
Yeah. See, I said that I didn't care for it at all because they're humanizing the monster yet again. They always have to, you know, rather than
3 little
build
mice.
character, they're trying to explain motivations, and basically his rhyme and reasoning was solid in a sense, but the way that they formulated it to deliver it was just disastrous.
Jake, have you ever heard the nursery rhyme about the 3 blind mice? Because I pulled all their tails off and I ate their entrails.
He sounded like Jesse Ventura.
He did. I imagine if he like got off the script, like, then these beaners, and you just hear a bunch of the creative guys go, holy fuck, what the fuck?
Because he kept saying the same line over and over. I forget what it was. It was I wish it would come to me.
All these blacks in the crowd.
Yeah, if only. Shit, it'll come to me in a second. I'm trying to go back through my notes that I had, but
fucker.
He just kept saying it over and over and over again. I'm like, how many times is he going to say the same damn thing?
the boss fucker Lars Sullivan.
Oh, primary function, wasn't that it?
My primary function is to destroy things I hate.
Yeah.
And I hate everything.
Is to ethnic cleanse.
What this country needs is a good ethnic cleanse. I think everybody in this audience needs to be cleansed. And that's why I went on those message boards years ago and I said what needed to be said. I said the truth about all the ethnicities in this entire country. And I will run through them all piece by piece, tearing them apart and wearing them as a badge of honor.
You morphed into Jesse Ventura.
He did. He sounds like him. I swear to God, he sounds like fucking Jesse Ventura.
Oh, you nailed it. I'm just laughing at just picturing like an image of like Lars morphing into Jesse Ventura, like, and the damn conspiracy.
Listen to this.
Would you ever ask a lion why they methodically stalk their prey before sinking their teeth into flesh and viciously ripping it apart?
Because they hate Jews. What? I'm sorry.
Have you ever noticed that if you look into a lion's face, you see death personified? Because that's exactly what I am. I am death personified.
When you do the echo, it's fucking perfect.
Yeah, it's spot on. Hickory dickory dock.
And why would you ever?
Why would you ever?
Drives a man.
He sounds congested.
Like me.
Why?
Sounds like he's having a mild stroke.
Because I've come to realize
that I am the freak. I swear to God, I will eat, gobble, and fuck the first man that steps through this curtain next.
That fucking face he's making right now.
You have no idea.
The beginning.
In where I come from, if we see something that's tan, we eat it.
Oh my God, dude. What in the fuck?
Well, I'm getting kicked off all my platforms tonight.
Honestly, there's a part of me that likes some of what he said. I thought he was kind of creepy, and then there was another part that was like, this is pretty generic shit right here.
That's the thing, like, it wasn't all horrendous, but most of it I just didn't care for, and it really could be refined. It was just too much of,
it was way too long. Way too long, for sure. I don't think they humanized him, because I don't think anybody talks like this.
Well, I'm saying that's what I call it, but them trying to show motivations and peel away some of the curtain.
My motivation
they're trying to unveil some of his reasoning why he does what he does, and it just doesn't need to be said. Just let him be a freak.
My motivation, Jake, is carnage. Do you understand what carnage is?
It's message boards.
Carnation instant breakfast. Bring back Ryback so I can disassemble and embowel his body.
Like, what the?
Oh my God!
I wanna embalm the Undertaker.
Super chat.
What's up, Joe? Rewatching Raw made me snooze ZZ.
Why would you ever do that, Casey Rose experience? Why would you ever?
Yeah, really. That's unless you need a good night's sleep. And
my Christ, rewatching Raw. Get the fuck.
Boy.
Oh no.
This is that great Kali.
The great Kali. Hello, great Kali.
I want to let you know. This is that great Kali. What's up?
What's up?
Don't eat junk food.
Oh.
I can help you, poopy. I can help you, poo-poo. I can help you, poopy. What's up? This is that great Kali. Don't eat. I can help you, poopy. This is that great Kali. Why you grab your own poopy? Poopy. Poopy. Poo-poo. 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 What's up?
My name is Minnesota Vikings fan and my finisher is the Chromosome Crusher. Top that mofook, boys. Let's fucking go.
The Chromosome Crusher.
Wow. Gupta Humster Broski. My finisher is the Mongoloid. Well, at least that's, That's Minnesota's finisher. My finisher is how I title my last video. That's Minnesota's.
And
last.
that's the end. That is the true finisher.
True finisher.
So we got Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman. I think that Braun will win. What about you guys?
Wait, against who?
Bobby Lashley against Braun Strowman.
Yeah, I'm going Braun. Yeah.
Then we have Andrade versus Finn Balor as the Demon.
Andrade.
The only title changes were vacant title wins.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the vacant Universal title.
Thank you, Frog Kid. Appreciate that. And Frog Kid is also a $25 patron. And shout out to Maggie Elias, John Treadway's Life Gaming, Kelvin McLeod, for all becoming $10 patrons on Patreon. Big Bad Ads going from 5 to 10 as well.
Oh, shit.
And also Rose Montana for the $2 pledge. Thank you guys for all signing up on Patreon. I hope I can get as much content to you as we can this week. Thank you very much.
Yeah, if Finn Balor wasn't coming already advertised the Demon, then I would say the IC title would be switching hands.
Jorge Soto.
Since he's the Demon, I don't see him losing against Andrade. So
Yep.
Oh,
Same.
God. Yeah, I don't see that. I agree. Also going to shout out Matt Ass. He went to $10. Chris Gutierrez. Brother Willow. Jorge Soto. And that's it. I'm done finally. But I just wanted to shout them out. New patrons. Thank you guys for that. Appreciate it.
A lot of badass, people jumping on the Patreon.
If you listen to Connor, drop him a patron too, man. He's got a Patreon. A lot of shit on there too.
Yeah, we got another episode of Wrestling Retrospective coming up.
Yep.
Bam.
Owen Hart.
Oh no.
Then we got Randy Orton versus Triple H. Now this one is another one of those like hemming hawing back and forth, but I'm honestly, surprisingly enough, going to pick Triple H here. You would think that they would have Orton win just because he's still an active competitor, but Triple H's ego knows no bounds, and he's also essentially the good guy of the match.
Yep.
They're both kind of faces, but it's leaned heavier on the favoritism being with Triple H, so I'm going to pick Hunter.
I'm going with Orton on this one because I think he's going to take him out with a pec tear.
Give him the crown jewel treatment.
You say a pec tear?
Yep.
Oh, boy. I could see Orton winning to set up WrestleMania next year. Or something like that. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, like maybe Orton injures him in kayfabe, and now Triple H has to get his revenge or something.
I mean, I think they're going to make Orton, from what I understand, I heard rumblings that they're going to make him a really strong heel on SmackDown in the summer. So this would be a great way to get him pumped up a little bit, since he hasn't really done much in the last couple of months.
And especially if he really brutalizes Triple H at the end, that could be good. Like, brings back the punt kind of idea, but...
He tore a pec and two more quads? Jesus!
Yeah, I can't believe
I'm
it.
still going with Triple H.
I can't believe I'm saying it, but I am going to go with Orton. I can't believe it, to be honest.
I'll be the outlier. I'll be the odd man out here gladly. So then we have The Undertaker versus Oldberg himself, Goldberg.
Definitely going Undertaker on this one.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Goldberg's done his time to help the company already, and this is, or they've helped him in a way as he's helped them. I think this is definitely his payback now. Like, okay, my son's not going to be there. It's not a big family thing. It's I'm doing this for you guys now.
If the family's there, I'm going to laugh my fucking
Oh yeah,
ass
they
off.
kill his wife like in the front row.
Well, that's what I said the other night. I was like, the Undertaker is just telling him, keep your son's shirt on.
Yeah. I'm going to give
no
your
one wants
wife
to see that.
I'm going to give her the last ride.
Tombstone pile drive her sweet ass.
We kind of glossed over Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler, but that was more intentional because of Brock. It's just weird that both Seth and Kofi are chasing Brock. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the story they're telling at this point in time.
Yeah.
And it's just
a
usually
dick
the other
swinging
way around.
contest. That's what it is.
Yeah, it should be the other way around, but that's what makes the briefcase even less interesting, the way they're treating it. So I used to really enjoy the Money in the Bank. I like those what-if scenarios. And they seem to have blown their wad on the day of the briefcase being won multiple years in a row now, and it just kind of loses that excitement. Seth cashing in at Mania was so good. So good. And that's because the build for it was just done right.
Like the Dolph Ziggler cash in a long time ago now. And then what they did with Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, at SummerSlam, when Orton turned, That was like amazing shit. That fucking thing.
That was a great cash in. It's not, revered by any means because it was a heel, but that was perfect timing.
That was one of my favorite moments in WWE history, probably. If you were to name top 50 moments, I would put Triple H kicking Daniel Bryan in the stomach out of nowhere and then Orton cashing in that SummerSlam. That was really a cool moment.
And it was definitely unexpected.
Shocking.
Truly out of nowhere. Yeah.
Shocked the shit out of me. I remember
that was a good one.
I was starting my review that night, and I was already starting the review. And then Leah was like, whoa, wait a minute. And she goes, Dan, are you seeing this? And I was like, what? And I heard the crowd going, oh. And then, Daniel Bryan was bent over, and then I seen Triple H. And then I had to rewatch the ending a little bit while I was about to go live because it was just so fucking, I just didn't see it coming. It was awesome. That shit was great. Now you fucking, I'm going to tell you when I'm cashing it in. That's even more why I think, Brock's not doing it, because I think he's going to tease it for a long time, and then he will cash it in when you least expect it.
Right.
So, I don't know. I just don't see him cashing in. I can't believe they would do that at this point. And that will be shocking if he does, kind of, in a way, because I'll be like, what? They're going to cash in Jeddah?
Yep.
The fuck?
Yeah, we'll see.
What else we got? Anything else? Or we? Oh no, we didn't.
We got the 50-man battle royal.
Kofi's gonna obviously beat Dolph. I would think.
Yeah,
that's Dolph probably gonna be the match of the night.
Thing.
Yeah, could be actual wrestling match of the night. Yeah.
Maybe Finn and Andrade, but I think that one.
Ooh.
They'll give more. I think they'll give Kofi and Dolph more time. So that's my bet on which match will be 50-man battle royal. What the fuck? Why?
That is.
Are they putting another green belt on? Are we putting another green belt on the line?
Maybe they'll give it to Nakamura or AJ, like somebody that.
Do we even know who the fuck's in it?
You know what they should do is make the belt have plaques on it, and they give it to the prince at the end of the night, and it says the winner on it, and it stays in his palace, so it's a really prestigious thing to be on the prince's palace or whatever. I don't know.
I have some of the names here, but
it'd be funny if the side plates had chainsaws on them.
Oh, bone saws right there. Yeah. How about my T-shirt? That was a good one.
Mojo Rawley. Yeah. Elias, Carl and Luke, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, AJ Styles. I also, we said before that we would see Nakamura as well in there.
Nakamura.
And they also are bringing several NXT superstars. Matt Riddle's name's been thrown around a lot for that as well. So
you know what though, none of these people are gonna know who these people are. So you might be at home cool, Matt Riddle's here. But at the place, there's going to be no cheer for it.
Are they still, Jake? Are they still advertising the battle royal because it's not listed on the site?
Yeah, it's still 50-man battle royal. It's not considered a Royal Rumble anymore either. They wanted to get away from that to just have one Royal Rumble. So
no, I know, but even that's not advertised. The match is gone.
Yeah, I still have it when I got the.
That would be quite a lot of cancellation flights. Right there.
Yeah, imagine.
You just have 50 fucking people.
Yeah, that's insane. That's a lot of flights. Imagine booking that. Being the guy who books the talent travel.
That's got to be so damn stressful.
Fuck off. That's good luck to you. That's why DMOON quit. He was the one booking them, and he's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. You know what's coming up next week? Fucking 50 people. Fuck off and die. I'm out.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm trying to find it here. Raw, SmackDown. I did see it before when I was looking through because I want to make sure I had the official list. So
we got Reckless Jeff in the chat. Alan Quills, up, Alan.
No, I believe you. It's just I know. Yeah, I remember it being announced. I just wasn't sure if they pulled it.
I still see it.
I can't believe they pull it.
But
I don't believe they'd pull it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
Well, depending on how many people fucking bail. Well.
They just switch it to a 40-man Rumble or something,
We're rounding down.
Yeah, I don't see any announcement for it on WWE.com, but it's still listed everywhere else. So it's still got a spot on the network too, saying 50-man battle royal. Yeah, it still has it in the advertisement too. A WrestleMania equivalent.
It's better. I'm telling you though, it's better than equal to WrestleMania or could be.
Oh wait,
better.
Fucking Elias and Truth talked about it on SmackDown, so I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll both be in it, and R-Truth was another one. So Elias, R-Truth Mojo Rawley. You know, the club will be there. Nakamura, AJ Styles, and a bunch of NXT talent. And I'm sure we'll see people that were wrestling already do double duty.
It's gonna be. Isn't it? What time is it gonna start for us on the East Coast? Isn't it gonna be like?
I believe 2 p.m.
2 p.m. I believe it is.
Let me confirm that real quick.
So there'll be.
Yeah, it's 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yep, 2 p.m. Eastern.
So there'll be that, and then there'll be. I'll be. There'll be that. Then there'll be. Connor, you'll be doing something, and then I'll be live for Monetize This.
Yeah, so I'm gonna mix the. So I do the OK Fabe show Fridays at like 10. And so I usually do like the weekly recap of Raw and SmackDown shit. I'll also do my review of that show there. And then just as I get done at 11, boom, Monetize This for you.
That's going to be nuts.
Yep.
It's a lot of content.
A lot of
Fucking
content. All right, well, hey. I think the show in the end will just be like, yep, whatever. And that's when we get...
Yeah. Anything more than meh is an upgrade.
Will it be better than Mania? That's the question.
Yeah, well,
they said a Mania equivalent show. So
it could be better than, dude. It could be.
It
very well could be.
It honestly could be.
We'll have Undertaker, so that's a
yeah. The Mania
may not be blowing smoke, so
I don't even remember Mania this year. Was it this year's Mania? We said was like last year's Mania was horrible. So this year's Mania was horrible as well, right? No, because
it was underwhelming.
It was underwhelming. Yeah.
No, I remember now. It was like it wasn't very good because it was, but Kofi and Daniel was good at least.
Yeah, Triple H Batista was okay.
I was shocked. I was shocked at how many baby faces won.
Yeah, that's they won. Well, no, I wasn't because they were so down. Like morale was so bad. Usually when that happens, I'm telling you, they were like put over everyone that they want. Like just give everybody's winning.
Yeah, they were trying to give everybody that feel good moment.
Yeah,
yeah, like Rollins beat Brock, AJ beat Orton. Kofi won the title. Triple H beat Batista. Finn won the IC title. Becky won. So it was just a lot of they were really. But then we had Kurt Angle's last match. Ugh. That 1 minute US title match.
Yeah, the women's tag match was bad.
The Miz Shane match was fun. I'll say that. That was.
Oh yeah,
fun,
that's right. I thought that was all right. A little
where
bit
Shane
too.
won. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. I liked that a lot more.
Last year's this year's WrestleMania was better than last year's. Then I remember it was. Like
I said, it was okay. It was just.
I was just surprised how pandering they were, basically.
Yeah.
There was no wow factor.
Here's to Tampa.
It was very long.
Yeah, let's hope Tampa's better. It was very, very long. It felt extremely long for some reason.
Fuck, didn't the main event go on at 1?
Midnight.
It was
maybe.
12. Yeah, it was midnight.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Fucking A.
Well, that's it, guys. I'll let you get out of here. Connor from OK Fabe, Jake DeMarco at Countdown Ended, and you guys, man. You guys have a good night. Hit me up if you want. I'll be on Facebook.
All right, baby. You guys stay sexy. Chat, thank you as always. And again, I'm going to put the link to Gorilla Strong's GoFundMe if you guys can help out. I donated a little something as well. Help them out. It's appreciated.
We all did. Yeah.
And everybody have a good night. We'll see you Friday. Got to defend that belt.
Peace out, y'all.
Stay sexy.
Mwah. Check out that link for Gorilla Strong's GoFundMe. It's doing really well. And now I'm going to go live on Twitch, and I'll stay live here on YouTube for a little while. I'm staying live here on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching out of nowhere. We had a lot of people watch the whole show. Pretty cool. I'm gonna stay live for a little while. Let's see what happens. Let me set my Twitch stream. It's probably gonna make me log in. You guys were beasts tonight, man. I had a lot of fun. Cold Army, Darnell, 16 player, taking the top spots on the Twitch bits. So thank you to those guys. Fucking Lars Sullivan. I'll tell you something. Let's see. It should say online any minute. Does it still say I'm offline? Oh, poo. Alright, I guess Leah doesn't want to play. I've never been to this. Like, what's up with this map? I never get this map. What the hell? I just started my screen up. Leah's on still. Leah's going to bed, I guess. Yeah! You want some of this, Mikey? Alright, let's see if we can. There we go. Now we're live on Twitch. Joe, I'll be back to take Jake. Yeah, you'd better do that, Luis. Mr. Kincaid, thank you, man. What's up, everybody? Let me get these, get this shit out of here. Let me get this shit out of here. Let me get this shit out of here. Oh, no, I deleted myself. Fuck off. We'll stay on YouTube for a little while, too, just for a little while as well. And then we'll probably leave YouTube in a little bit, so that way I can play music. I may not, I don't know how long I'll be on. I might not be on that long tonight. But as long as possible as we can. May not be long. I just started Diablo up and I'm dead already. Look at that. I'll sit here and I'll take whatever questions we want and shit like that. Fuck. Why does it keep grabbing that when I'm clearly grabbing this? I'm clearly grabbing this. Why does it do that? God, the fucking screens on XSplit are all jacked up now. God damn it. I am wearing a droopy cap. You know, Jim Cornette was right about that. I'll tell you that. Joe, we gonna get weird tonight? Robert, are we gonna get weird? We might get fucking really weird. I don't know what's gonna happen. We are live on the Purple Place, twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. That's twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. Come on over to Twitch if you can. And shout out to the top bits droppers on Twitch. Cold Army, Darnell 16 player. And there's a third spot vacant for somebody to drop a bit or two. So thank you guys for that. And I need to fucking come back alive. I got I'm working on my season 17 character. I'm going back to my main character in a few minutes, back and forth. And we are done with Out of Nowhere. I've got some more shit to record for Patreon, a lot of shit. Again, like I said, me and Dave Rose completed our 1 hour one earlier. More coming this weekend. We're gonna laugh about some shit that fucking that Coop said that was hilarious, I guess. He's mad. I never said anything about him or to him. I don't quite get what he's upset about. That's going to be funny to listen to that. I'm going to start calling him Cuck the Comedian. How about that? God, I still got like a mini headache from the other day, like where I hit my head on the fucking wall, dude. Oh God, it's like every show you can see it. I'm a little bit like drowned out, drowny, like oh blah 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 blah. Like that's because I swear to God, this fucking headache. It's a slow brain bleed, and I'm dying as we speak. Oh shit, there's some bits right there.
You the man, bro.
Drew Bar, what up, Drew Bar? You the man, Drew. I'm gonna die because of that, but Drew Bar, thank you, dude. Drew Bar comes through in a clutch to drop the bits. Drew Bar moves to second place. Thank you, man. Make a fucking song for Drew Bar. I don't know what I'm gonna call it though. Call it the Drew Bar Ballad. Drew Bar. Dude, that Tommy fart that he sent me was gross. It's like, there's no way there's not. See, people thought I had shit in my pants on my fart. There's no way. But listen to the one Tommy sent. Like, that is fucked up. The shit that Tommy sent me, man. It is messed up. Like, that ain't right, what he did. Like, there's something wrong. Like, I don't know. He might have beaten Bailey's shit. It's as bad as Bailey's shit.
Super Chat Party.
PUBG donation train where my PUBG guys at.
Oh, God, I'm so tired right now. I don't think I could do it. I'd probably just get wrecked. What the hell just happened? Did we just get, like, 2 legendaries only? How did I only get 2 legendaries? On level 50 Rift? 2 legendaries? That's it? What the fuck just happened? I'm trying to get this Hoarder gem up. What the hell? That just doesn't seem right. 2 legendaries on 50?
Super Chat. Super Chat.
Did EWP start Gook juice for breakfast?
Oh, God. Andale Peasy, what's up, man? I have 3 episodes, technically, of EWP, but I'm getting the iTunes link up and everything. So, Grumpy Chep, what up, Grumpy? So I will have that up eventually, coming up this week. It slowed down a little bit, only because of the whole YouTube thing with the Joe Cronin Show channel. So, which sucks because I had a lot of new listeners, new viewers who are into AEW and stuff. So it won't be until probably next Monday that I can upload again over there. So, you know, Joe Cronin Show, I'll be back on there on Monday with video uploads. I'm probably going to upload a lot, you know, to keep that channel rolling. But as far as live, I'll only be live from this channel or my gaming channel or Twitch or JoeCroninShow.net. And to pay attention to all that, make sure you're a patron on patreon.com/JoeCroninShow. Even if you're not, even if you have no money to support at all, even $1, you can't even do that. Follow me on there. Download the Patreon app. It's free. Download the fucking Patreon app. Patreon's awesome. It's like my own page. It's a lot of fun. And JoeCroninShow.net. Whatever you got to do to stay attached to me in case the apocalypse happens. You know what I mean? Shout out to the 23 people over on Twitch. It's getting big, baby. The boy on the couch. Wings complete. Not quite yet. We're almost there. We're almost there, boy on the couch. What's up, Michael? Denise. What's up, everybody in the chat? How you guys doing? We'll be getting off of YouTube in a minute, and I'll be live only on Twitch. Right now we are, I have 2 conquests. I have to complete 2 conquests. So we'll be there. And I need, you complete 3 conquests. So I've got 1, so I need 2 more. 2 more for the wings. But man, I like these fucking wings, dude. I'm pretty pumped up. And then I'm going to start hunting the cosmic wings again because I still don't have those. These are like the second place cosmic wings, you know, like the, I don't have cosmic wings. I have these ones, though. You know, it's like, but they're not quite cosmic wings, so. I can't wait. I kind of want to get back to my main character, too, to, like, making my main character better as well. Like, so there's that also. I know it sounds weird. A lot of people love Season, and I like Season sometimes, and I do like it this season, but, man, I want to get back to my main. Scythe of the Cycle. I should keep that. Just for my... Oh, I don't even know why. I don't need that. I don't know why the fuck I'm keeping that. That's stupid.
I need somebody to love.
Do you now? Let me see who that is. Oh, shit. Chiz Hickneys. Chiz Hickneys dropping 300 bits. Chiz Hickneys, I'll give you somebody to love, dude. Do you want to borrow Leah? I'm sure she'll say yes. No, I'm just kidding. Chiz Hickneys, thanks, man. I love you, dude. I really do. I appreciate that. Who the hell wouldn't love you, man? What the hell? You're a good guy. I know you're real, who you really are, and I mean, not really are. You are Chiz Hickneys, but I mean, I've seen you before. You're a good guy. I would love the hell out of you. I would love the shit out of you. I guess I could throw a socket in. Can I socket something? I could socket Unity for right now. Throwing this in because I need the gold one. I don't know what's gonna. The gold streak is gonna be a pain in the ass to get. I don't even know how to do it. Really, I never do it. I never do it, dude. Wow, Chiziknes sharing rewards with 3 others in the chat, man. Chiziknes is bearing gifts to the Twitch chat. That is pretty badass, Chiziknes. Thank you for that. Look at that, sharing gifts. Is Chiziknes. Unbelievable. $1,000, I'll play PUBG. That's how tired I am, though. Seriously, like I'd play PUBG for like, I don't know, like $1,000 or something. I don't know, maybe like 500. Yes, Denise, I know that's you. Click on the Get Bits button and find out. Yeah, I guess you're right, SithNegan. That don't do anything crazy, anybody. I was just fucking kidding. I'm just really tired as shit. Good old rub and tug. I agree, Grey Ghost. I never got the sock thing though. I hate socks. I don't want to jizz in a sock. I don't want to do that at all. I want to roll it up nice in a normal way. Let me look for a goblin for a second. That would be so weird. I don't know. It ruins my sock, man. I don't want to ruin my sock. I want my sock to be good, man. I want it to be nice and clean. Get all crusty and shit. Oh, wow. That speed shit is real on the Boone the Hoarder deal. Wow, you are fast as hell when you get that gem on there. Oh, we got a goblin. It's a gem goblin. Shit. I'll have to put that on my main character on my speed run. I never use it. My Shadows build on this season is way better. It's more powerful than my multi-shot, but just because I'm kind of just jerking around here, I'm going with my my multi-shot. But my multi-shot, my actual multi-shot character, I'm not really good at pushing rifts, but I'm good at speed farming, I guess, because I'm speeding through. I guess I'm speeding. I'm not that good, you know what I mean, at all. I'm whatever. I'm speeding through like 88s, you know, Greater Rift 88. I can speed farm an 88 pretty damn fast. You know, under 2 minutes on 88. About a minute and maybe a minute and 50 seconds or 40 seconds or something, if you want to call that fast, I guess. Wow, this fucking character is underpowered. You know, but in the season, my Shadows can do a speed probably 70. But that's my you know, I only started season 5 days ago, so. Or no, it's been, I'm wrong. It's been 10 days now. I've been doing season for 10 days. I'm being ridiculous. No goblin. Whatever happened to NullDeath? That's a good point. Where is NullDeath? Yeah, nobody should ever do that. Nobody should drop $500. Please don't do that. I'm joking. Please do not do that. I'll be embarrassed. See you on Throwdown, Alan. See you guys on Throwdown tomorrow. Anybody that's coming out tomorrow, we'll see you there. I'm gonna start the music up in a minute, but I'm not starting the music up until until we You know, until I get over on Twitch only. I can't play music on YouTube anymore. YouTube is so bad with music now. It's too bad. You can't do it. But in a minute, we'll be on Twitch only. So make sure you get over to Twitch. I ran into a nowhere land. Can you imagine how lucky everybody would be if I found like a primal that was insane or something? Like the night I found the primal Yang's recurve. Like, if I found that right now, I would just have a meltdown. I've only found one primal Yang's ever. I've heard other people be like, "Oh, it took me a long time to get the primal Yangs this season." I'm like, Jesus, what do you get it every season? Like, I don't know how people do that. I mean, I guess if you have no job and no kids, I guess, and you played all day, every day, I guess maybe you could see that. But I just can't imagine seeing more than one ever. I'm lucky I found friggin' one. Damn. Man, I really get beat up on my UE on the season. It's crazy. It's crazy that I even played Shadows because I don't ever play Shadows ever. I never liked it. I hated it. Now I kind of like it in a way. But now I think I just like it a little bit because it's so it's much more powerful than my multi-shot build. But I mean, as soon as I go back to regular off-season, my main character, I'm not gonna play Shadows again probably. I may try to level up my Shadows a little bit, just to see how far I could get it to go. I've leveled it up a little bit before, or not leveled it up, but you know what I mean. I've worked at it a little bit here or there. I'm half asleep. I'm fucking dead tired. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Man, no goblins tonight. I got one gem goblin so far. Yikes. Yikes. Who just texted me? Who is this? This better be Jake with nudes. Oh, it's Bailey telling me he listened to me and Dave's podcast. Well, we just basically talked about touching each other. That's the whole podcast. Me and Dave talked about touching each other. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun. It's great stuff. Oh, I hear a goblin already. Yay. Aw, it's just a regular old goblin, though. I don't remember what he said. What's the gold streak you need? Is it 50 million? I don't even know how that's possible. Unless you find a goblin. I'll have to look up how to do it. And what's a streak? I mean, like, in one map, in two maps at a time, in one game without logging off, you know, without. I don't even know what the rule is. I never do it. I never get this far. I'm getting tons of gold. I don't think it's anywhere near what it's supposed to be. Tons of gold. I mean, I'll never run out of gold again, you know? So much gold. But it's like, look at the gold. It's like, I don't really have that. I guess I got like 20 million right now. I guess 50 million isn't that far away. But like, what's a streak? Anybody know? Because I never play season that much. I never play season this far ever. I'm sure there's some Diablo player out there that knows. I never play it. I never do it. I mean, I've made it. I haven't even ever gotten a stash tab because I just play my main character. I always feel like, well, I don't want to waste my time with an off. You know, I don't know. This is just the first season I gave a crap to do it. Every other season I'm done by, like, you know, after I get my set and a couple things, like, I'm just done usually. And I go back to regular main character. Non-seasonal, I guess, would be the way to say it. What's up, Matthew? Yeah, I got this game the day it came out, 2012, man. I made $600 on the auction house the first couple months it was up. That was badass. I couldn't believe I was making money on a game I love to play. Like, it was so crazy. I mean, I loved that time. I had a blast playing this game, making money. I mean, the game was like broken and shit because of it, but you know, and I love the way the game is now, to be honest. I loved it then, and I got sad when they got rid of the auction house. But now I love the game more for how it's supposed to be. So it's kind of like, it's weird. Where's that fucking goblin? Come here, give me your shards. Give me your shards. Give me your shards. Do-do-do-do. I'm just trying to see how long it takes to go around and pick up all, like how long it's taking me to get this amount of gold. So I can get an idea how far off I am exactly here. It's a greenie. It's an odious. We drop plans, that's weird. That's probably my 30th goblin since the rainbow. Well, no, I had a rainbow last night. I take it back. One of the last things I did last night was a rainbow. So, I am incorrect. What's up, Drew Bar? How you doing, Drew Bar? Twitching with rage. You are lucky. You are welcome, ma'am. Thanks for posting the Kenny Omega song on the Patreon. What's up, SithNegan? Hulk Hogan. I don't know where the Hulk Hogan is a racist song is. Or I would have put that up too. Daniel Miss Sex? What's up, Daniel? It might be Mystics, but like I just want to read sex. I don't know, it's weird. If I'm just the only one that wants to do that, but what's up, Real Loose? Jake DeMarco gonna have to defend his belt on Monetize This. How is he gonna fare? Monetize This. Pick up some shit. That tree just blew up all over him. Ah. Lots of those. I'm on a lower torment too. That's the other thing. I would have wanted to turn that up so I can get more next time. Yeah, that's true. I should turn the torment up and change to my shadows build maybe, or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Shit, I just realized that. I mean, I'm just kind of testing it to see. That's really interesting. I didn't think about that. Hey, gem hoarder. Man, that was it, huh? Just a gem hoarder. I'm really underpowered on this Demon Hunter. I gotta fix this. Oh shit, we got a goblin pylon, a goblin shrine. Holy shit. Fucking awesome, dude. Oh my god, dude. Pumped up. I'm ready to go, dude. Let me wait till I get my vengeance up. Wow, I'm fucking ready to go, dude. Wow. Awesome. I get them all? I got them all. That was awesome. Wow. That was cool. Talk about out of nowhere with that. That was just out of left field. Get rid of all these yellows. Jesus. Can't even pick up the legendaries. Wow, that was cool. I'm just testing some things out on my guy. That's why I'm just roaming around the fields here. Messing around. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Shit. Let me look at the time. That was about like 15 minutes or so. And it took, I don't know, it took a long time for that, to get that. So I'm never going to be able to do that. It took 15 minutes to get it. Like, there's no way it's going to be, I don't know. That seems crazy to me. So I'll have to YouTube it or something and see what the hell people are doing. Because it just seems insane to me. How are you going to get it all at once? I don't know, yeah. You're never going to get it.
Give me a hell yeah!
That scared
My
the shit out
name
of
is
me.
Tiffany Rodriguez and my finisher is putting up with everyone's bullshit in the chat. Seriously, she's the toughest chick in the JCS army. Maybe of all time. Hashtag no pussy s allowed and fuck Vikings and his self-centered ass. Fuck you.
Oh my god. Shredding on Vikings right now. Who was that? That was Gatekeeper Drew. What up, Gatekeeper Drew? Drew's coming over this week, man. I gotta go grab something to eat in a second. I'm fucking dying. I have 2 conquests to complete. One of them's I'm gonna do the gold one. That's why I was like testing out the Boon of the Hoarder stuff. I obviously have to look up how to do it though. Oh man. What up, guys? Hey man, liberal or Democrat, we're all good, man. I mean, liberal, Democrat, or Republican, you know, we're all welcome in here, you know. I'd been a Democrat like all my life, up until now. now I'm the middleman, baby. All right, listen, YouTube. You know I love you, but I think we're gonna go strict over to Twitch. To everybody on YouTube, Acer, what up, Acer? Holy shit! Oh, never mind. We're gonna stay on YouTube because here comes a super chat. Here comes a super chat. Let's see what it is.
Super chat. Super chat. I imagine Satan's gook tastes like sriracha.
Oh my god. Andale Peasy, what's up, dude? You're a beast. My poor Andale Peasy. My poor dog got spayed the other day. That's what I tweeted about. Look at this poor miserable girl. She's just so miserable. She's just like, I hate this thing. I was like, can't they make a bodysuit that they wear so they don't chew the stitches or whatever? Do they have to wear this fucking plastic helmet? Like, can we not create something better than this? And they do. They make them online. They're $40. They wear them like a medical thing, and then they can take the hat off, the helmet off. So I said, fucking get it. I know it's $40. It's ridiculous. But I was like, you know what? Fuck that. My dog is not sitting in this thing for 9 more days. Fuck that in the ass. Like, seriously. No. My dog is not sitting in that. Even if I have to eat fucking tuna for a week, that dog is not going to sit there with that fucking helmet on its head like that any longer. That was ridiculous. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like really, come on. What else? Oh yeah, my daughter was singing to my to my son. She was laying down with him the other day, and she was like singing to him. I'm trying to say, oh yeah, here it is. It's really fucking funny. My son was like rolling around, and the 3-year-old was like really grumpy or tired or whatever. And then people were starting to send me like, do you know how creepy Thomas the Tank Engine is in the background? Like staring at them. So people were like, who the fuck sent me this? Oh yeah, Cameron Mitchell. He's like, look at how creepy this thing is in the background. That was really funny. That's wicked cute. She was there for like a while singing to him. And then he fell asleep and she's hugging him. Then she got up and told me that he was asleep. So that was really cute. I just couldn't believe it. But this whole time, this freaking Thomas in the background, like, what are you doing? Like, very terrifying in the background. Very terrifying. Thomas. Oh, man. Well, anyway, I will be right back. But YouTube, we're out of here, YouTube. So come on over to Twitch. Download the app. It's free. Twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. Come hang out for a little bit longer. I'm going to go grab a something upstairs that has food on it. My name is Finn, and my finisher is Joe's flat screen. The deity. What's up, deity? That's true. He did finish the flat screen, the little bastard. They're all bastards, too, because we weren't married until last year, so. Doesn't change the fact. You know? The Joseph What Show. Thank you for $1, man. Joseph What? What's up, dude? Texas helmet? Thank you, man, for dropping $1. We got 30 people on Twitch right now. It's just a place you guys can come chat, hang out, do whatever.
Super Chat Party.
Yeah, I agree, Block Lobster. Joseph What Show, thank you, man. Oh, Joseph What Show. Bry Guy, thank you guys for modding, too, by the way. Good shit, as always, for helping me. And good night to YouTube. We're really going this time. Good night to YouTube and Drew for the mods too, and everybody else. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go grab something, and we'll have a few more little while longer on Twitch here. Good night, YouTube. Not bad, man. 10,000 clicks on Out of Nowhere.